a very flare-filled drop there.
Just trying to find where my extra D6 were. Is it level or ground?
I'm gonna start rolling 2 D6s. It's gonna be different.
It works out nicer for you in the end, because now you have a minimum damage of 2 instead of 1.
That's true.
Everything's been good.
So we have 1 and a 6.
And actually just calculated if you actually had a
1 and a 5.
5.
5 and 1. I can see how this is gonna go. I'm starting to get a feel for it. 5 and a 1. How many times can I do this? 3 and a 1.
That almost was
There's
a
a
5.
1
It
in
actually-
every throw.
It was a 5.
Was it?
And then it bounced.
2 and a 1. Holy crap.
Good thing you're getting out of the way now.
2 and 2. 5 and a 1. What is that?
Maybe don't go them together.
What the? That was accidental.
You're excellent.
You can put a weight on your one.
Wow, that was rude. That was especially rude.
Why don't you cry about it?
Mother, that's fucking. It was sad. Thank you. Redemption. Look at you.
I'll take that.
6, 6, 5, 5. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. This is
Just
mine.
one, just bam, there they are.
Now you're just gonna roll all ones throughout the whole time.
Probably.
This is sad.
Right.
Oh my goodness, look at them. This is what I've rolled so far today.
Oh, you have
Yeah, watch. I won't go roll like that the rest of the night.
Yeah, it'll all change.
Where did it go?
Everything will change when the Fire Nation gets here.
True facts.
Critical 1.
It's gonna be a fun night for you.
It's the return of Whitley.
With revenge.
I have advantage on initiative rolls. That's,
You have advantage on initiative rolls, man?
I get to miss first.
I hate you.
isn't that sweet?
Yeah, I was gonna
That
ask.
is-
I was gonna ask what everybody else got for their birthday.
That is the that is the only benefit that I get this.
I get spell level 4.
I get an extra dice on attack, and I also get evasion.
Nice.
I got 10 feet movement speed, and my claws are magical.
Magic claws.
They're magic.
You gotta do this. Magic claws. Wow. Twin twos.
You just have to. Well, one of them. I don't know how I have it set up here. So I equipped the one that I thought was better.
In general, unless you need the range, use the short bow. Higher chance to hit and more minimum damage.
for a long rest.
I don't think it's time for long rest.
You gotta go wake up whatever's in the water.
It's like the acid road.
I'm gonna take it back.
How it is 44.
Do you like my new mini?
This one is 10
Oh.
before us. 5 before and then it's turn. I don't think that was.
You never use a bow.
Yeah.
I use the bow a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah, you do. I think
Doesn't look very well.
No, it doesn't.
you were supposed to get a wolf.
Are you gonna?
We tried. They didn't look very good.
No.
All the wolf minis suck.
Is that from Dwarven Forge or
Hero Forge.
Heroes? That's what I meant.
And the half orc ones were fantastic as well. That was the best I could come up with.
I think this one works just fine.
This real
Except he doesn't have the. It'd be nice if he had the ears, but I'll glue some really
SCY2G.
Oh,
Look,
I don't believe so.
I've got another one that came with this one. It has him doing some kind of combat thing with his knives out. But I never use my daggers, so.
Should put a crossbow on his.
Well, it's what they had in stock at Clockwork, so.
She gets one second level spell.
Do you like my new mini?
Come on.
I can't see it. I don't have my right glasses on.
You can throw it.
It's not fragile, I hope. Mine's not fragile, thanks very much. Watch I do that anyways. But it's mine, so I can get that if I want.
Is this the new improved carnival?
Same carnival, different mini.
The non-kit carnival. This new carnival, 100% kit free.
100% true facts.
Except that we're probably all still going to refer to her as Conrad's kid.
Kit. I
Target.
don't know, the carnival,
Kits.
it's getting more normal.
Did you put any spell in here for her?
I did not put any spells in there for her.
So you have to go.
Did you read it?
through the spells.
Alright.
Maybe there's even a graphic.
And you get a second level spell.
I don't know what the graphic is though.
You know what that is.
It's two lizards. Their heads are facing that way.
Oh.
I have my close-up glasses on, so I can't see anything past here.
Probably for the best.
So then what?
all your guys are doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely
So
next
8
to
o'clock,
that
let's
guy.
all just get up and walk out and see if he notices.
Oh, yeah.
How many fingers?
Just a buzz, you should know better.
I do. I know if I wanted to trick you, I have to do it really close.
The thing you posted in Discord about glasses is definitely spot on.
You can find traps.
Although I did contacts for about 6 months and I hated it.
I did contacts for all of the core and I loved it, but then my eyes got too screwed up and they won't accept contacts anymore.
Just a pain in the butt putting them in and taking them out every day. Alright.
Show still respect other people. Use this feature. Oh, muted.
So when last we left, we had slayed things in this big room here. Why is Jazz in big form? She's an elk. Okay. And you started the elk at the beginning of that combat, didn't you? Got a ways to go.
What time is it?
It is currently 9 o'clock in the morning.
Did you not reset your rages whenever we did a long rest?
We haven't done a long rest.
We did a long rest overnight.
Mm-hmm.
When?
Yes, we started yesterday's session at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Did you not reset your rages then?
I thought we only did a short rest.
No, we did a long rest.
We did a long rest.
We did a long rest before the last
And
place.
that other map.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we did a short rest.
Oh, we did a short
We
rest
did a
too.
short rest on that map.
I
Yeah.
know we did a short rest.
We did a short rest. I didn't think we did a long rest.
No.
We did a long rest last time when Thorvald was here. We did a short rest before coming upstairs.
Hmm.
So I did a long
Because
rest then.
after the fight with the water elementals, we did a short rest.
Yeah. All right, never mind.
Yeah, no, short
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground for it being so early in the morning.
Pretty sure the times are correct. Maybe the starting times are rough.
Well, we also slept mid-afternoon that first time, and then haven't been able to yet because it's just been combat, taking all the time.
So, so after the fight in this particular room, you are left wondering where to go and what to do next. Next, you've raided the nests, but you have not done any exploration like
No one has
around it.
explored everything.
We will do exploration now.
Exploration now.
Please explore now.
What is up here?
And Jared dies.
And Jared.
I would go with Jared.
Spikes from the floors, from the ceiling. Squish.
I would go, but I get the feeling no one else is
She can get that far.
You can squeeze through the opening. That's not a problem. It's how well do elks swim. When you get to the other side,
Well,
when you get to the top, you find a pool of water. And this pool of water is crystal clear. It smells fresh. If anybody's brave enough to drink it, it also tastes perfectly fresh.
Is there anything in it?
Looking down into the pool, you can see that it goes straight down and then it slowly angles off into a dark tunnel underwater. Secret tunnel underwater.
Okay. Look.
The question is, who's going to dive in first? Where are you going to
Who can hold their breath the longest?
How long can we hold our breath?
I'm a good swimmy elk.
go? Good swimmy elk.
Last time we talked about holding breath, we decided we could hold it for like 2 minutes or something.
What happens after the 2 minutes? You start taking hit point damage?
What do you want to
That's
have?
how it works in video games. Your health bar starts going down.
The health bar starts going down rapidly.
I know in other scenarios where on crit roll, when they've been denied air, they take a certain amount of damage per roll, but that was in combat. This isn't combat time, so I'm not sure.
Underwater rules.
Gotta get the green apple. Great.
Creature runs out of breath. It can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier. At the start of its next turn, it starts dropping hit points and dying.
Wow, rude.
Probably safest for me.
So this is page 183 of the player handbook where it says this. So as soon as you run out of breath, you drop to 0 hit points and begin dying.
So I like how he's bringing this up right before we start to swim.
Can we send him a squeak?
Big squeak. Owls can't swim. Seen owls try to swim, they just end up floating on the water.
I can try.
I have a water skin. Could I dump all the water out and put and like tie it off to have some air in it?
So while you're underwater, you're going to go like that.
If we need to, I guess.
I mean, I know it wouldn't give much more air. Maybe a little.
Elk can swim. The question is can they swim underwater?
Well, if they had smarts behind them, possibly. I mean, we have water breathing.
We do?
Hmm.
Come on.
Oh,
We have what?
don't we have water breathing from you? Well, I have water breathing.
We have water standing.
Yeah, if we still have that, I'm just gonna go out here and look down.
I have water breathing, water creating, water moving, water destroying. All the waters over here.
Okay.
It would suck if we still had water standing because
Do you think maybe you should do your speak with animals so we can get Jazz's input?
Can't find anything where an elk swims underwater intentionally, but they are excellent swimmers above water.
what if we just
have water
ask
breathing?
him?
Well,
Is
I
that-
mean, I have a brain, so I'd at least know what I'm
Sure,
trying to do.
yeah.
Say,
No.
Jazz,
Sora,
you swim in
Astrid,
the
and
water?
Jazz have water breathing.
She says yes.
Oh, I see.
Jazz
at
says
least-
yes. She wants to swim.
Ooh, actually, even better. You have it as a ritual.
Ooh.
You gotta kill me first.
Actually, any of them do. It's a ritual spell, so if you
I mean-
memorize it anyway.
Well, she would have to have it added to her spell book, which she doesn't have.
Okay.
So she doesn't have it. If Sora has it, she would have to learn it because she doesn't know it. What did you take for your spell?
I didn't take anything
I don't think water breathing's in the second level spell set.
So that third level spell.
Yeah, she doesn't have third level spells yet.
Do you have that prepared?
I have lots of things prepared. We just took a rest, so there's nothing saying I wouldn't have it prepared.
We didn't know that this was a thing, so I think unless you selected it, you
We did
wouldn't
know it was a thing. I was doing all the selection previous.
Not to this point. You didn't even know this existed.
Right, but I knew about all the other water crap.
I think unless you do it at the time, you can't swap it out.
Yeah, but we just took a nap.
No, we didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was an
like-
hour-long rest.
All right.
When?
How far down does it look?
Before we got in this room, right after we finished with more
You know what,
water
DM?
and water elementals.
How far down does it look
Yes.
when I look in the water?
We took a short rest when we were up there.
Can I
you
tell?
can't swap out on short rest. You can swap out on long rest.
About 5
Those
feet
things
down,
that
it
you
starts to
know?
slope downward
Yes,
and,
you
and
can.
curve
You
underneath.
just can't
Okay.
learn new stuff.
So if I jump in the water,
But Druid already knows.
I go down to the bottom. I want to see. I'm gonna see if I can see how far the curve out
Already
looks.
taking it for a while.
Hold on a second.
You said it's 5 feet.
It goes down 5 feet and then it starts sloping down the other way.
So if I get in, it only goes to
Just
my
swim
waist.
it.
But if you go in there and you're knocked out of your form, you could die for real risk. Because swapping to your real form doesn't give you more oxygen.
It literally returns me to how I was prior to becoming a beast. No damage, no
She returns
side
to
effects.
her regular hit points and then can continue.
Right.
She'd have to be at 0 for her to go.
Right. So the question is, if she goes in and then she gets dropped out of her elk form, would she then get another 2 minutes of swimming in her dwarf form, or would she be out of oxygen?
She'd be out of oxygen. So
Well,
according
that's
to
why we're saying.
But then you
it's
start taking hit
magically
point damage until you get to 0,
it's,
right?
no, it's automatic 0 and you're drowning and
Oh.
dying.
Yeah,
Boom.
but this still isn't really a problem.
So, Player's Handbook 66, you can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. And preparing a new list of spells requires 1 minute per spell level of each spell on your list.
Well, I still don't have a problem with this.
So how long does it look?
When it gets to 0 and it knocks me out of my elk form, that would reduce me to 0, but that would just knock me out of my form. So I would have 1 turn to decide what to do, because it started out as a magical thing. If when I get knocked out of it, all of my health returns to normal, all of my stats return to normal, everything else goes back to normal, then it would make sense that magically, when you get knocked out of elk, you have a second.
But then what are you going to do in that second? You can't cast another elk form, but you can't change.
Yeah, I can.
You need to be able to like talk to change your stuff.
No, I don't. None of my stuff is talking.
See?
Mine are not verbal commands to change.
Or someone could come behind you and just grab you and take you the rest of the way.
Well, if she's out of everybody would be out of breath.
I've
Well-
got some pretty good movement.
And none of us are getting through.
But she might find something on the other
Depends
side.
on how long the tunnel is.
How about you go into the water, sit there until you change back into your form, and I'll yank you back up and you can do whatever. Then we can cast us all to breathe water and we go for a walk.
We can't do breathe water. Unless we do a long rest. But we can't do a long rest until some amount of time has passed.
Well, technically, controlling water works, doesn't it?
I don't think you'll be able to control that much water.
It doesn't have to control all the water. I just control the water around my head, like the Harry Potter thing.
Maybe. Are you in the pool already?
I did say I jumped in, ducked down to see how far the tunnel goes ahead. See if I can see what the distance is.
No, it's out of your sight.
But the DM's not going to see.
So all of this discussion has been largely predicated upon the fact that you mentioned breathing rules, and so we're now assuming that it's a problem, but our characters don't actually know that. So I'm going to go in there and swim for about a minute and see how far that
That's what I
gets.
was about to do.
Well, then you can do it.
I'm already in.
He's already in the water.
Then go
Put
for
yourself
it.
in the water.
So I'm going to swim in
What do you think?
counting 1,001, 1,002.
Okay.
It's not
And see if I can reach. I'm also checking for any kind of air bubbles along the top of the passageway as I go.
And actually, Jazz mentioned when she dinged, she got an extra spell slot. So she
Because
might
I
just
got up
choose
to
that.
the spell level 4.
Oh, when you.
So, looking at drowning, we explicitly see the wording, it drops to 0 hit points and is dying. Since the rule specifically states that the creature hits 0 hit points, it will revert to its normal form. There's no real contesting that aspect of it. What you could bring up then is whether or not the transformation back to your main form prevents the second aspect of the rule, and is dying. The other interpretation could be that since you're not taking X amount of damage, but instead you're being dropped to 0, you revert to your true form and lose all your hit points in that form as well, and are dying.
That seems a little bit ridiculous.
Bam, bam.
Where that gets tricky is that the interpretation would be under the mindset that you go from dying and drowning in one form to continuing to die and drown in your original form. But if your original form can breathe water, then drowning should stop and you shouldn't lose the hit points from your true form due to that condition. And they're saying no one has seen anything on sage advice yet on what to do about it. That was 7 months ago.
So
Personally,
what are we saying swimming speed is?
Swimming speed is 1/4.
Regular
It's
speed.
considered difficult terrain unless you have a swimming ability.
So then it would be 1/2.
Well, normal swimming is only half. Sorry.
Okay.
So I've got 30 movement speed.
So it would make sense to me personally if she can be put in her dwarf form at full hit points after being like stabbed with huge swords and shot with spells and pockmarked full of arrows, that she would go into her normal form for that number of rounds again. I would think.
Yeah, without.
Or at the very least, get a singular turn to decide what to do about it.
Well, so if we have 2 minutes of air and it's half speed, that means you get 10 times your speed before you run out of air.
I can swim 200 feet a minute. Like a motorboat.
Motorboat. It's also not encumbered by armor and everything else.
I'm not encumbered by armor. That's correct.
All of our speeds are.
So yeah,
That's-
you would have to go
That's
100
20
feet
times
and come
10,
back.
which is 200.
So you get 100 feet out and you got to come back
Yeah.
100 feet.
Yep.
Or it hits the end of the water and we're good.
Yeah.
So, do I find an opening within 100 feet?
How far would I go?
So who's okay? What you need to figure out first is who is your weakest swimmer and how far can they go?
That would be me because I have the shortest speed.
You
So
can ride me, Cloak. You'll be alright.
But you go 100 feet and come back and you haven't found an opening, I can haste you. You can move twice that far and try it again. But haste is a 3rd level spell, and that's the last one I've got right now, and I don't have that
also
because
have-
level. So
I also have much better things we could do than that.
Well, how much rope do we have? Push comes to shove. We could drag somebody through. I could drag them through pretty fast.
I have 50 feet of rope on me.
Yeah, I think all of us have 50 feet.
So we could chain a pretty long rope.
Yeah.
Okay, Clock, just hold your breath, close your eyes, tuck in, and we'll just
do
water
this.
slide.
Yep. We tied around his hands.
At the end, we pull him out, and it's just a pair of hands.
Piranhas again?
It's gonna start looking like a penny.
right?
Oh.
Oh, right, there's a penny in this game. I forgot.
Oh, well, what penny were you talking about?
The proper penny.
Oh, from the Magicians.
The handless penny.
Yes.
Is this season 2? I haven't seen it.
Nothing happened. You heard nothing.
No, actually, you could go twice that. So you could go 200 feet out and come back because you can still dash.
That's true. That's true.
So you can go 200 feet
What's
out and
your
come back
base
without
movement?
any
40.
additional.
I got 60.
You got what?
60.
Shoot.
So she
As
did
a as an elk?
Okay.
You're the fastest swimming elk I've ever seen. You like skip across the pond.
Okay. So you're gonna jump in. You're gonna try to see how far you can go before you die.
Halfway.
No, he wanted to go in about halfway.
Okay. What's halfway for you?
Half at dash would be 200 feet. And I can still come back.
All right. So you go into the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
You start swimming, and you find an air pocket at 40 feet in. Come up.
How much? Am I plastered against them?
It's a decent sized little underwater pocket.
Okay.
All right, you gonna go for the next one?
As long as it starts over. Yep.
Go about 100 feet and find the next one.
Okay.
Going back in, you find another one at 20 feet after that.
Okay.
And 90 feet beyond that, you exit into a tunnel.
Okay. Stealthily. Each time I come up for air, I'm coming up
The tunnel, I would like a roll, please.
for the tunnel. My stealth is. 17?
Okay.
I'm heading back.
Alright.
So, assuming I get all the way, like I do, I come up, and is everybody, are we
Yep.
all gathering
I'm
around?
like right there.
I've picked up both.
And you're-
I
Uh-oh.
beat it.
Never
Oh,
done.
really?
Never done.
You'll survive the 100?
Just.
Nice.
How big is
So-
the milk?
Apparently they're huge.
Huge McLarge big.
Don't worry, they can squeeze into a space that's the next size smaller, so she can squeeze into a 10 by 10.
No, and if it absolutely came down to it, I could do expeditious retreat.
So right, there's an air pocket. There's air pockets along the way at about 40-ish. Another, 90 to 100, and then I think it's like maybe another 20. And then what did you say? 90 for the last? And then like another 80 or 90 for the last. So, but there's air pockets all along the way.
Oh, cool, no big deal then. Well, who
Now-
wants to go first?
Jareth jumps in.
Now, while I was popped up on the other end, what did I see?
You saw the strangest sight.
Okay. I saw the strangest sight.
Don't say. So
It was so strange.
you came out of the water.
Let me tell you in another man's voice.
You came out of the water.
Right, so,
When you came out of the water, you noticed it was like there was water on the sides of you, and it was like a passageway, and you could literally see fish swimming. Like there was like nothing holding the water back.
So it's the Moody Gardens.
Okay.
And the tunnel you saw led deeper, and you could hear water falling in the distance.
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, it made me very uncomfortable.
Like where the water walls like actual water, or where like glass.
Nothing in between, just water, like floating up the walls.
Like, could you touch the water?
Because, like, I touched the water, apparently.
Did you touch the water? I didn't think you did. Touch the water.
He said I did.
You can.
I can. I could. I did.
Yes.
Retcons for the win.
yeah, right.
It was a very strange, disturbing sight.
I said you'd be in my room.
Oh yeah.
Oh. We need to take this
Oh,
part away.
this map.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
that's where this is. I did not.
There's a thing trapped underneath.
And you're at this end. So all this right here is water. And all behind you is water. It's like it's been pushed aside and held back by magic.
Well,
Oh, over here?
Uh-huh. You're over here.
And this is, wow, that's really narrow.
Yes, it is. Nope.
So,
Somebody stick her head through the wall for 2
Well,
minutes.
that's going to be the first
So-
thing. that I-
so these dark spots, not so much a narrow passageway, that is a narrow ledge over what looks to be like a bottomless chasm.
Oh. Did I mention
Right, so the other way.
Now, could I see that from where I was? Or-
10, 15, 20, 25, yeah, about, yeah.
I could tell through the opening that that's
Yep.
what would be there.
well, that sounds pretty cool.
Put everybody down here.
Let's go, guys.
Yep, let's go.
Come here,
So, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I figure I can make exactly 100 feet, so we'll probably go ahead and just do the whole rope thing and just just to make sure.
Yep, you can squeeze on there. All right, so
So according to that, clock's gonna go across this chasm first.
I got that. My glasses. All right, so
So I'm going to take a moment to cast Speak with Animals.
okay.
And I'm going to ask Jazz, what do you want to do?
How
Because
narrow are your hooves?
unless you get all really balanced.
I might be able to leap that hole. How far is it?
How far can you jump?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50,
50 feet will get you here.
50 feet over there.
I should probably just leap that.
You'll have to make a athletics check
You're
to
in-
see if you make it.
You're elk, right?
Mm-hmm. Elks are kind
Elks
of
are-
all about leaping.
Yeah, elks are pretty sure-footed on. I mean, I've hunted them in New Mexico in the mountains. They're
I know
pretty
goats. I know goats are pretty damn
Well, I mean,
impressive.
that's it's about
Yeah,
the
if
same
she was
thing.
one of those goats that could walk on the sides of mountains, she could just
Yeah.
like dance across on her hind feet and be
she's
fine.
not just
but
large, she's huge. I mean, one of her hoofs is probably wider than that leg.
Could be, yeah.
My big concern is for everybody else, we could tie a rope around them and then if they fall, then we can catch them.
everybody falls with them.
But if Jazz tries to go and falls, she weighs like a lot, so she'll probably pull
Yeah.
whoever it is.
But if I can make it over, then I can have a rope attached to me and make sure none of you fall over.
Sure.
I love how this is worded.
What's underneath that? Is it
I want to
Let's
look.
find out.
I want to look
Despite being
under.
large
Lean over a
and in charge, elk are surprisingly agile creatures. Not only can they leap a maximum of 8 feet, they can look cool while doing it.
8 feet? Does that mean a vertical?
8 feet.
Just
Vertical,
Vertical
8 feet.
However, no, that's a normal elk. I'm a giant elk.
It doesn't say how far they can jump
You're
back
taller
there.
than me.
So what are the rules for jumping?
Well, there's a jump mechanic.
there's a jump mechanic. Of course there is.
Of course there is. Your strength determines how far you can jump.
Come on, load. But is it vertical jump or is
So you
it?
can move at least 10 foot before the jump.
Definitely.
I can
Make a
Number of
long
feet.
jump.
Number of feet up to your strength score.
Yes.
Which, what is yours?
19.
So you could jump 19 feet.
19 feet.
That's not 50.
That's not 50.
Yeah, but hold on.
So you could stick your head in the water wall till you change and then fall over. Right?
That is a way.
That is a way.
You drop to 0 hit points instantly.
And then you'd fall out of the water because you'd fall backwards, right?
As soon as she stops moving, you can call her out.
Well, she'd go, boom. So we said stick your head in the water wall till you change.
I mean, it's 25 feet there to there, and that's pretty. Those two spots are pretty.
Jared's is just gonna walk across. I don't know what y'all doing.
Is it a wooden bridge or is it cement?
It's rock. A rock path.
Is it
Cool
supported?
jumping.
It's underneath it.
Stuff underneath, so if she jumps hard enough, it's not gonna collapse and break through.
It's not going to break
It's not like an arched bridge.
Not an arched
or anything
bridge.
like that.
I'm cool to try jumping 20 feet.
Well, you'd have to make 25. You measured from there to there, it was like 25 feet.
No, no, the angle.
Yeah. The squares are still more or less the same size.
All right.
So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So
I mean, you can try
How
it,
about-
but he's
Runs
probably
out this
gonna.
far.
How
and
about
falls
I
off.
go first? You jump to me. I will do my best to grab your antlers
I'm just gonna
and
walk across.
pull you along.
So that's what you want to do? He's probably gonna
Well,
have to roll for it.
If in case of a bad roll, at least.
I have.
What are y'all arguing about?
Are you falling short of the distance? Are you falling short of the distance a little bit?
Yeah.
Did you have to
Okay.
roll to get
You have
across?
long jump?
No,
Well,
but I got.
Move me across.
I'm walking across.
But you might want to back up a little bit. Don't jump from the beginning of it.
Yeah, no, I'm jumping from the mouth.
Oh, Jared's already over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
What's your strength?
When you get to the other side, you notice
19.
this is a crater, and you notice that up in here, whatever came through here left a huge gaping hole
Oh,
and struck down in
something
here.
penetrated through.
Yes.
I can get you from there to there really easily.
I'm gonna Diablo. I don't know that.
Okay, then that covers it, because I
Say
can do
Diablo.
20 and then you can
I think what he's saying is with your.
With your strength score, I can get you there.
without having to roll or anything.
What you got hit her with? You
My
got hit her on the
ability
flanks.
from my strength domain. So I'm going to increase her strength score by 10.
Hit you on the flanks.
Damn!
And now I have 30 movement in progress.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cross that.
Yeah, I'm going across too. I'm still gonna be there to catch it.
Is anybody having to roll for this, or are we just walking across?
Perfectly fine.
I'm gonna burn a channel divinity.
That's the
I just
other
got an extra one for leveling anyway, and I never use them.
one. Sorry, you coming over?
Now watch, there's gonna be all kind of undead over here that I need to turn.
Turns out this is the super undead dungeon.
I was just gonna send it to him in Messenger that when you jumped, you just went a hell of a lot further than you thought you were gonna go, but I'm eating him and I want to take the time to type it
Are
out.
these rocks?
Yes.
But that would have been really
Those
fun.
are rocks, little boulders. And across the way, you notice it's completely blocked off down. here.
Okay, so this is just in the walkway, but not up
Right.
to the ceiling.
Correct.
The desert blocked off.
But
That's
this
completely
is.
blocked off. This way, you can see a passageway that slopes downwards and continues on.
So you're gonna make your jump.
You two coming?
Lead on.
Clock, you coming across?
I thought I already did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm leaping.
Might want to clear the way when she leaves.
Yeah,
It's a place to land.
Let's move down here,
Yeah.
guys.
Make a runway.
Yeah,
Let's move.
I
down
gave her a
here.
little boost. She might
Let's
I'm
not
actually,
be
I'm actually staying up. Just in case.
break her fall.
On the other side of this room, very similar to this one, you can see the walls again are like ocean floor. And you see fish and things swimming about.
Can we tell how far down there?
It's
it
dark
above,
above
is
you.
it above us or just the sides?
Yeah,
all the way
it
around?
goes all the way up.
Does the water go above us as well?
Yeah. It's like
It's a big
you know,
bubble.
You know the tunnel in the
Gotcha.
Dallas
Yeah.
aquarium? Okay, it's like that, but there's no glass.
But magic instead of glass.
Well, glass is magic. I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
we should
I'm
be
gonna reach out
checking
and touch it.
for traps while we go.
You do see sharks
A voice
swimming
in
by
my head
occasionally.
says.
Oh, that's so cool.
Study that thing.
So does she have to roll or anything to jump?
No, if he's boosted her,
Oh, okay.
if she's got rocket boosters, she can get across.
Rocket boosters in the butt.
I catch
Damn it,
you.
Jazz.
I catch you.
Oh!
All right. On the other side, now after a while, you do see the tunnel does turn back into a rock formation, and it extends quite a bit beyond that point there, and eventually you'll come to another pool. And this one is different. This is the pool is actually on the wall, it's kind of like a portal, and the water's all in it, all nice and pretty, and you see it go in and up. What you love, magic.
Well, we know how to handle this one now.
This is so cool. This is the freakiest place I've ever been.
These elves in their water.
Can you tell how far up it goes? Poke her head in and
About 30 feet or so.
Oh, so this
so
one's not
we shouldn't have any
bad.
problem just swimming up.
You can smell it just fine. Full of the fragile root.
Yeah, I was trying to
This thing doesn't slide real well, does it?
Nope. This is where you come.
So who's coming out first?
Whoever's going in first.
Chariot?
I was gonna
Stealthy mofo.
yeah, I was gonna poke in and just See what was going on.
But like all Army Ranger style, where you just like slowly.
Just your eyes out of the water.
So, if it's clear, I guess we'll move up. Is it clear?
Is it clear?
Looks clear.
Where's the perception check?
I can
Right?
just tread water.
It's always more suspicious when the DM doesn't make you roll.
All right.
Sin collapses you all die.
17.
17?
I rolled a 5. Looks pretty
Roll
clear.
for y'all are gonna fight this fight either way. So.
I rolled an 8. Wait, what is?
Looks clear.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know how she even gets out of there.
There's just a head of
She
them
makes it.
poking out of the water.
She makes a popping sound when she comes out of the pool.
17.5.
I'm just like in the antlers.
Comes off with
I rolled a 22.
rises out of the water.
22 for
Perception.
percepting. Looks clear.
You don't trust the rogue?
I do. I just am not.
What did the
sure
rogue
that-
roll?
17.
It's just the rogue is so far down on the ground, I can't really see him.
I mean, you did let those 4 left assassins follow you for like 4 days.
Let's do that on purpose.
All
do that.
right.
I'm afraid you are going to have
So-
to wait in the pool chamber, though.
That's cool.
You're
I can
going to
swim.
be a little bit cramped. I don't know that you're going to be able to fit through 5 foot
Because
wide
around you,
corridors.
17 things probably.
How shaky are the walls? Did you just smash through them? Kool-Aid Man style?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Most of them are
wonders.
pretty low and crumbling anyway. It looks like this was like some sort of.
I mean, I do actively have a skill that lets me charge and ram things.
That'll do well for our stealth.
Are we still underground?
Yes, you were still underground. You do notice that most of these are like they're thin. Some of them are rock. Some of them are made of rotting wood. But it looks like this might have been like a habitation area at one point.
I'm good.
If you do a little scouting around, you'll find this weird smear of blood.
Is it old and dry?
It is old. And this part over here looks pretty caved in, so you don't know if this actually continues further this way or not.
I'm checking for shinies as we go.
You haven't seen or heard anything since you left the other main chambers.
So Jared's in front. So we are describing these things. Have we de facto scouted everything then?
Nope,
Or
you'll
are
have
we
to go
still-
check the rooms.
Okay.
Okay, I'll head up this way and start checking these rooms. Just kind of
Alright.
poking my head in.
Alright,
Around the last
Roll
corner
quiet
he
night.
rounds as he does.
give me a perception check.
23.
23. This particular room looks like it might have been used to cook and prepare food and whatnot in. You do see some holes leading off into the ceiling that may have been used to vent, but you don't find anything of value in here.
Okay.
Give me another check.
What did I get? 13.
13. No, looks like an empty room. This has an obvious dead body in it. Over in the corner over here, part of where the blood went to, you see a skeleton. And on the skeleton's head appears to be a pair of goggles.
My dark vision goggles. Gareth is going to examine the goggles.
See, my goggles are the exact opposite. They give me darker vision in light.
I left those in the car. I will check them out. What are they?
Take him off the skull. He does look like he fell from above, and then whatever got him kind of like maybe gored him. You do see the inner skeleton has been like ripped open. So something ate him at one time.
You want me to peek through that with the old purple eye here?
I want to look into this one.
Can I tell anything?
Or do you want to say you found them before I rounded the corner? I don't
20.
know. That's what I'm too.
Where do I have
Is
stuff?
that perception?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh, you missed it.
And yes, they are goggles. They are
Yay.
tools.
I rolled a 23
see
perception
everything
for
with
this one.
scribbles.
Tough to give them dark vision.
Yep, now Jared can be one of us.
One.
Oh,
That's not the one I want to add to your list. Hold on a second. This particular room just looks like it was used to like maybe have somebody, it was like a bedroom area, maybe a living common area or something to that effect.
But nothing in here, other ones?
Nothing in there otherwise.
Because that was a natural tree.
Doesn't mean
That's why
anything.
it's the wrong name of it.
You silly goose. What?
Ow!
All right, I have added
Natural 20.
dark vision goggles to your.
It's just money.
Set them up as.
I mean, just 20, you know, that's still super high. But it doesn't mean guaranteed.
You may have to
success.
refresh it to see it.
Well,
Yeah.
not. If there's something there, you would see it.
All right. All right, where are you heading to next?
Can I peek in this room?
See if y'all say anything when I walk out over these things. And I'm kind of doing this.
I put a picture on.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it to load.
Oh.
I haven't seen it yet, so. I guess I'll go stand there.
Are those British goggles?
Yes.
Will you move me there?
Looks clear.
Looks clear. Sounds
Reload.
In that corner. Thank you.
I'm right here. What does this look like? Is it just a cave in or?
Hold on. I put them in Discord. You wanted to know what they look like. All right, where are we at, Jeremy?
He's asking about this.
There's a little cave in or something on that?
Yeah,
Is
you
that
can't.
all?
Yeah, it's you can't get past that. It's kind of rocked over.
Can I tell what happened? Stone cutting action or?
Just no, it just kind of looks like it's been caving in. The whole
Standard
place has
cave-in.
been crumbling on its own over the years.
So I'm kind of looking at Jazz. I don't want,
Goggles there.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave Jazz behind in the room. You're just treading water there? Alright. Well, I'll go down this hallway then.
All right.
You're never getting that back on.
It's stuck, Captain.
please?
Careful, careful. It's got weak things on there.
Jared.
So this empty room, these two empty rooms look kind of similar to what this one was. It looks like maybe a living area of some sort. There are paintings on the wall, literally painted onto the rock and whatnot.
And that I want to tap on them. Is there anything behind them?
Tap, 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 tap. You can roll if you'd like.
Okay.
Can I tell what kind of blood that is or anything special about it?
It looked like it might have been human blood. From the dead human that was slumped up.
Well,
over
the
here.
fact
It
that
looks
you
like
have
there's
dark
two
vision goggles
swirls here.
is
Is there
not-
anything else over here in the body or?
Whatever got him, like, tore him out and ate him and then moved on.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Looks like a
What's the highest
What's all that crap on the ground?
Dark cavern is very cavernous.
I don't know what you were thinking when you drew it.
I don't know. I was just throwing random stuff.
Dirt. Yeah, it's just basically piles of dirt and rubble.
Okay. Some dirty, boring room.
What's in that room?
That's
17, yeah.
This room unlike the other rooms you've been exploring, this room does have something in it. In the center here is an altar. We'll put it right here. And along the wall are various cubby holes. Most of it is broken and equipment and whatnot, but sitting on the altar in the middle, you see 3 earrings.
Three.
To match change this to match that.
Anybody here have a third ear that I don't know about? That can use these?
I got a third leg, but they don't like to talk about it.
What was it?
It's 1 earring per person.
Jared, instead of wearing 3 earrings, it's probably 3 people.
The earrings look very pretty.
I'll make my way behind him. Can I tell you anything about the altar?
It looks like it was used for the elves. You recognize it from the same stuff as before.
By the way, Michael, a thing to note is that my druid necklace stays out. All my other gear goes in, but that stays out.
I would like an earring to go with my future pink hair. I want to be pretty.
I would like to also snag one of those earrings because I think they look pretty as well.
Okay.
Terrace doesn't really care beyond what they can sell for.
I use one as a beard tie.
Okay. You put the earrings on?
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm like, what do you think?
And you hear in your
Very
head,
nice. Hello.
you hear,
What?
you hear
What
in your
the-
head, what do you think?
Wait. What?
And I hear this weird echo. Like, I take it back off. Say something.
Okay.
Oh, hello. I look pretty.
You stay here. I'm gonna run off to the side here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna talk very quietly. Hey Graham, can you hear this?
Yes, it's like he's like next to you.
What? Yes. Hello.
Oh, that's so cool! I'm gonna run back.
Who is this?
Sorry, Grump's not here right now.
So did he hear it too?
No, because he hadn't woven it into his beard.
Unless he wanted to wear it. He technically was there before I did, so if he would have put it on, then he would have put it on. If he didn't put it on, then it's around my beard.
I would not have put it on, I would have put it in my pocket.
Then it's in his pocket.
Okay.
Jared,
I'm
where's
only
that?
interested in how much it's going to sell
So,
for. I don't give a-
wait. Let me try. Wait. Okay.
What are you two
So,
yammering on about?
I think
Yeah, they haven't been talking this whole
Therefore,
time.
you are.
I think to myself, werewolves smell funny.
And you hear in your head, werewolves smell funny, but he doesn't move his lips.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What did I say?
You said that werewolves are awesome.
Oh my god!
What are you two going on about?
These earrings, they let us talk.
You can talk without them.
Here.
Put on your earring. And
Oh,
I
wait.
think as soon as you put it on, I think maybe now Jareth will actually go open the melee
And you
actually
hear that like he said it, she said it right in your ear.
Oh, that might have been. That was uncalled for.
Wait, you heard
You
that
just hear
too?
the string of obscenities come back.
And you hear it too.
Yeah.
Followed by a string of obscenities.
Oh.
So Jared is wearing these on.
Oh, that's pretty cool. In fact, I wonder if I would think of
do what?
Yes, I would. I'm gonna run over and stick mine on Jazz.
Okay.
My head is in water, just kind of chilling there.
And I kind of clip it to one of your antlers.
And I think
To an antler? How the fuck am I supposed to hear through an antler?
And that's what you say.
to her elk ear.
I like that. We'll go with that response.
Wait, who was that?
All of a sudden you hear this, what the fuck am I gonna do with it?
But do you hear that?
Yes. If the ear is still in your ear, you hear what she says.
Well, it's either.
And I can understand it. It's not just like.
Yes.
If it's not, it's gonna be nine. Okay, so it's gonna be nine.
So you don't hear that, but you hear down the hall and around the corner.
So 9 times 3 is.
I assume that worked then, and then I woke up.
All right. So who's going to get the earrings? There are only 3.
Oh.
Well, yeah, she probably wear one all the time whenever she's in not dwarf form.
I say, who wants to hear what I'm thinking all the time?
We know
Right.
what you're thinking, Grum.
All right.
On that, I'm going to take mine off.
Wait, I can hear you.
No, I want to know what I hear in Jared's head.
I'd like a drink.
String
Right.
of sound.
Now you can
String them
choose
together.
what goes into the ear though.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you can?
You can choose the
Okay.
most.
Basically,
You're not just hearing what I'm thinking.
You
have to-
concentrate,
Communicate.
and you think it, and it's sent. It's not just picking up surface thoughts and randomly sending you things.
That's probably a
Because
good
that would be
thing.
really bad.
That would be really bad.
Right there.
There would be some bad.
Yeah, hope y'all like nightmares.
So I think
How close are we now?
So I think definitely
Yeah,
we need.
party.
I think we definitely need to have it where Jazz keeps one so she can talk while she's in animal form, and our scout Jared keeps one so he can report back, and then somebody in that typically stays behind needs to have it too. So like clock.
Yeah.
Give it to Bongi. We can always know what he's thinking.
Where's my?
Well, you don't have one now, right? So
All right.
All right, so we're gonna give one. We're gonna give one to Jazz.
Here with my favorite things. See how this is. Watch it.
So we add one to Jazz. Earring has been added to Jazz. And we're gonna add one to Jared.
Is there anything in these cubbies along the side?
No, it looks like they may have held other religious type artifacts and things, but they're all smashed and it's all pretty messed up in here.
I go to shake my head and roll my eyes.
Any
I
idea
start
why
to dip
the-
below the
Communications earrings would be in the religious altar?
We don't know.
Maybe they communicated with their god.
So there's a fourth one out here that's on the.
Oh, there.
Or maybe
It's on
they
the-
thought they were communicating with their god and they
It was
had their
getting
priest
hot.
upstairs.
Was it going to?
Fuck. And like their priest was just upstairs and they kept on saying, "Oh God, I need your help." And the priest was like, "Oh, I hear your prayers," but then he actually didn't do anything.
I'm testing to make sure that they can't hear what I'm thinking.
Depends on how hard you're thinking it.
So how are you thinking it?
Just like can everybody hear this?
If you're acting like that about it, then yes, they definitely hear. But they're not going to pick up just surface
I'm
thoughts.
just gonna pick up your transient thoughts.
It's like you have to will to send it to them.
But if I wasn't, well, I guess it's not.
If you can append "and I think" to the beginning of it, then they can hear it. Otherwise,
Well, then, if that one works, then I would probably try and just conjure an idea or something and just kind of look at it and see if anybody says anything.
Divided by 4 is
transmit images.
Images like transmit.
You have to imagine something.
this is gonna be
So if I'm just thinking to myself, looking over something I've seen,
Then no, they don't pick it up.
cool.
Okay, well,
It's kind of
Yeah, but you
necessary
can't-
to these
I know, but
visuals.
I know.
It's limited to thought speech.
Otherwise, we would call it
So
Facebook.
now.
Yes. Free face.
Alright, so moving on.
It's always
Anything
stay
in
the
this
same
one?
on addition.
Nope. It's another empty room.
We're looking at the one across. We looked at this one.
Did you put one in my
Go for
inventory?
it. Go for
Yes,
it,
that's
big
in
boy.
your, you probably have to refresh it. It's in your possessions.
No, I mean,
other
we were right
possessions.
there.
Oh, okay.
Could have just
There's
moved the other way.
If you,
Okay.
at least I think I
Can
did.
I tell you?
Now watch. It's the only room with a trap in it.
Yep.
One question.
What is?
Yeah, it's in your inventory.
What is 10%?
If you click on use, it will add it to you to be used.
One question.
Your question.
I entered this room. Did I find a trap?
He wants you to find one.
As it's the only room I've entered, so it's got to have a trap in it.
Are you looking?
I am looking.
Or are you hoping it's going to spring on its own?
No, I am looking. Do I find a trap?
He's looking with his feet.
10 plus. What's my perception? 3. I don't know. 13.
13?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any traps in here.
I'm gonna walk up behind Grum
Uh-huh.
And you want 10% is 2.5.
while he's intently looking around the room.
85%.
And I'm just gonna reach out.
I'm not falling for the trap this time.
I'm gonna reach out one of my arrows and just touch the sharp point to the back of his neck, just really lightly.
Oh shit!
So,
I've been mazed.
what you would do.
I can charge up 2 steps around the corner. Oh, for
Yeah, we're all gonna come around. What the?
I'm in the corner trying to stealth. I'm like facing the corner. 7'6",
If I can't see
and
you, you can't see me.
what is that? 20.
Be the wall. Be the wall.
Be the wall. Be the wall.
Well, the air in the room totally doesn't see you. If you want to see him.
My perception is at 19.
And then.
So 20.
You kind of lose sight of him in the corner.
That's 80% of 25.
I'm like, I scared Grum by sticking my arrow in the back of his neck, but then he like ran in there and hit really well. He hits really well for a big guy.
I heard this. I hear Carnival say this, and I pass gas. Chemical warfare.
You know what that means?
So what happens is he gets going so hard, he actually
Detect
runs
damage.
into the wall. Makes like a little imprint of himself into the wall.
He secretly has a druidic gift to smelt into stone.
So
How do you keep stealthing yourself?
I have good stealth.
I only rolled a 7 on my Constitution check, so smelling your pungent scent, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Do you throw up?
Don't
As soon
breathe
as I
that
hear it,
in.
I go for the door.
Run away!
I don't throw up, but I definitely retch. And I'm like, oh, Grum, that's not natural. And then we go out.
And you don't see me, but you hear.
I don't know what died up there. Did you need to clean it out?
It's all them peanuts.
All right, nice. I come back out of the corner.
Hello.
Here I am.
And that springs the trap.
Right.
And
And a 22 is closer.
no traps for you.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess I will make my way around. See, I know Carnival came from this way, so
Yeah, but then it'd be 20.
we'll go this way.
I'll go with them.
You don't have 20.
Oh, look.
I'll trail behind a little bit.
Look, look, go in this room.
Actually,
Avoid the black spot. And
21.
The black spot looks like it might have been like a well or something. You draw fresh water out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Concentration is real.
You can do it.
find our way through the wall here.
I phased through the. I'm so stealthy. I phased through the wall.
Wow. So I look down in the well. Do I see anything in there?
No, it's got some water in it. That's about it.
There's something really cool down here, guys.
There's a skeleton wearing armor sitting on the side of the well.
Knock it in.
I feel like I heard this in the March tale.
Say, what the hell is a tube?
All right. Yeah, it's just never. It's nothing fancy in this one.
So, let's move it on.
I'm gonna go back and tell the other guys.
I'll think to Jazz to come this way unless she's still in elk.
I am, but you can still
How
get
much longer are you going to be in elk?
I think you got the
At
wrong.
least another 2 hours.
I think you need the 98 on.
I'm trying to take my Warhammer out and smash down these thin ass walls.
Didn't asshole.
Ass walls.
Can I try to break
That's like narwhals.
Ass wall plus
Asshole.
one.
Fucking game of whack-a-mole. With the ass walls.
Well, Jazz says she's going to be at elk for a little while longer, so we can either keep trying to find something else or...
I could fit.
You can squeeze down to 10 by 10. How are you gonna fit down 5 by 5 always?
But no, I say we let her try.
I wish to crunch my way through the wall.
Yes.
She's trying to crunch her way through the walls.
Crunch your way.
She wants
through
to
the
try and fit
walls.
down the hallway.
Give me a strength check to see if you can make it. I just need to know which walls you're going to try to crunch through first.
Well, I guess the
So you see how you do.
This one here.
The big one right here? Alright.
Can I come back and assist? I love breaking
She
shit.
didn't make sure.
Yeah, you can push her through.
Alright. Do I need to like?
Yeah, she gets advantage on her roll.
Okay.
This one goes under the bracket.
Good thing.
And the next one's over.
Wait, that wasn't your second one, was it?
That was the second. Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
the question is if I can use my charge attack to help me.
You have to have, what, 20 feet of movement?
Yeah, which is behind, and then if I go forward, I could have 20 feet of
Does
movement.
all that.
You would have 5 feet.
And then addition and subtraction, you break it down. Multiplication, you have to move it over that many numbers.
It doesn't say anything about, it just says 20 feet straight forward. So as long as you got 20 feet of straight forward movement, then you would have to go that
You could
way.
be on that side and along one side. Smash into
So
this wall here.
you could go this way, but you're not going to get 20 feet this way because there's only 10 feet of room here. So you would, that's
Those aren't 5 feet.
5,
Oh,
10, 15,
the
20.
body.
Yeah, I guess so.
As big as she is, though, she
Big
can
as
move
she
like
is.
3 feet. in
Yeah, I
either
would say her
direction.
body
I'm
length would.
cool to go forward.
So in addition, you have to move your
So
decimals
if
up.
you go forward, it's the same distance.
Well, the rolls are 15s, whatever that is.
It's crumbling stuff. So, all right, you make it through. Crash. Move these two characters down with everybody else.
I comment to Clark. Sounds like Jazz is coming through.
Yeah, she broke the wall.
Which wall did she break?
I don't know what kind
The
of
fourth
comprehensive insurance they got
The
around here,
fourth
but
wall.
it's going to be a hell of a
The
claim.
fourth wall, yes, you broke down this wall.
I must have missed 1 through 3.
So that's marked. This is now shattered and broken.
There's like a cartoon silhouette of an elk.
Okay. I get all excited and run at this wall.
Me?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check, Rome.
I want to help him. I'm just gonna put him into the wall.
I rolled a natural 2, and with my strength, that would be. Was that mod, right?
Yeah, but now
7.
I'm gonna push on you.
She's gonna push you. So give yourself another roll.
Oh, you're gonna push me?
Yeah.
So which one do you think is the smallest?
20.
Here's a grum-shaped hole.
So subtract.
I'm gonna try to make my own spot.
I'm just gonna keep going.
That's what it makes. Juggernaut, bitch! That's right. I'm Juggernaut, missed that whole line there.
Okay. Alright, so where are you going to next? Which
Oh,
I'm
yeah!
going north with Chrome. I'm trying to follow you.
24.
Try and run through this one.
Alright, 24?
24.
That'll get you through this
I
wall.
blast through that one.
Alright, give me yours, Jazz.
Why is it that we're blasting through walls?
Because she can't fit.
Oh, because you got back. You
Grum's
got
doing
back
it
up
for
and take
fun.
it and run at it again.
But I guess, can I back up and take another run at it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, part of your movement.
Hey,
There you go.
19.
19. So this
I kind of
entire-
want to see what this looks like, but I'm afraid to go close.
Are you having fun?
Maybe.
Jared, we think you heard movement in the big room opposite you.
What kind of movement you think you're
There's
hearing?
something up there.
I can hear you think.
Yeah, something from this room is moving.
Right.
Big?
Very big.
Are we making too much noise?
Is there
Hear
hear
us?
us saying it's too much noise?
I'm gonna ping back
I don't
something
even care.
knows we're here.
Good.
It's almost as
Saves
if
us the
someone
chance
would
of having to
making
find
a
it.
lot of noise. I'm gonna move forward into this room,
Okay.
see if I see
You
anything.
notice the door is smashed there on the floor.
Okay.
You notice some more blood.
Smash
I go with them.
this way or smash?
This way.
Looks like these are the
Smash
pieces of the door.
outwards.
So.
What is
So something coming from the way that we are
Yes.
coming through smashed our way out of this place.
Yes.
I'm gonna, okay, I'll probably be on the stairs or something.
Yeah. Or at least at the head of the stairs.
I want to go with him as well.
Anything else in the room?
You
Worth looking at?
You guys ready to ram
I can go
some?
ahead.
You do notice that it opens
I
into
see-
a much larger room, and you can start to make out what looks
I
to
see
be
this
like
as
a
the
pyramid
wall.
shape right here,
Rounded.
reaching upwards.
Yeah, I want to try and get as close as I can, like to these corners, like trying to see,
You being sneaky?
like sneaky, very sneaky.
All right, be sneaky.
15.
So
All right.
20% would be double.
Not my best stealth roll.
Jazz, you gonna bust through another wall?
Yep, Chrome and I are going.
And I see the curved wall here. I see the cave wall, so I'm going to turn and take out this section.
Where I'm coming through right there?
Yeah, I can actually fit
What kind of, what's on either side of me? Like,
It's just stone.
So.
okay, I'm just
Gonna collapse
trying to
the
think.
ceiling.
Well, I'm trying to think what I would be thinking back to Jazz as far as
You're not gonna
you're not
fit.
getting through this.
You're not getting through there. Like solid rock.
Yeah.
19.
19. All right, you take it out that little wall.
So
Yep.
obviously.
I see it. And there's a doorway there, but I don't give a damn. I'm trying to break stuff.
20%.
All right, give me a strength check here on this
Well,
one.
I can fit through that because didn't you break it?
I broke this little
Oh,
section.
that piece.
Yeah, so I'm blasting through here. You're taking out the next two.
Alright, I'm moving backwards and ramming it again.
What is it close to?
So when she goes through, she takes out the whole
There
thing.
we go.
Oh, yeah.
Has she gone through this one?
22.
She's about to. 22? Yep.
22. Boom. Does she need 3 squares to go through?
Just two.
You just 2? Okay, so you can follow me on this one.
Yep.
All right, you're looking in the room,
The other is 6% shorter.
and
Yeah.
you see.
How long is the second?
Someone needs to use my antlers as a slingshot.
So, literally phasing out of the rock,
Okay.
and you hear something on the other side of the pyramid shape,
What is?
and something out of your sight off to the side.
Phasing out of the rock.
Yes.
These guys look so familiar.
No. They look like hulking, moving rock.
Elemental.
More elemental.
So.
You get an elemental, and you get an elemental.
So I don't know what the hell elementals are, so I'm just gonna ping back giant rock monster.
elemental.
3 of them?
Hit him with a rock.
I'm literally a master of elementals.
Oh man, it's so good.
Did you bust through another wall?
I did it. That's a 24.
When you coming across here?
I blasted. Can I blast through this vertical one too? Just
Yeah,
take
take
out
out
the whole
the
thing.
Corner, corner.
That whole corner.
Oh wait, I can follow him. Never mind.
You can follow me.
Okay, 2 cars. One is that. The
230.
other is shorter. So if it's shorter, it can't be 4.1, and it can't be 3.0. So it has to be 3.7.
So do you mention? I know you said it through your earring, but did you say anything in person about what you saw?
Oh, yeah, right.
Maybe should we try to like draw them in here? Maybe make them make them like be able to shoot them through the
How
thing.
big are they?
Because this is 6%.
They're just larger.
So they could fit
Gonna
through
bounce.
this, but while they're going through that, they'll be at a disadvantage. Same thing.
Here, I'll come up behind you.
Shove me through
I
that wall.
lied. Now I'm gonna come up behind you and ram you.
Question before we get into
Oh my gosh!
I think Grums just got destroyed.
How many points of damage?
I slammed into the wall with a 9.
What's the area of the rectangle?
And I rammed
And
him
then
from
she
behind.
came up behind me to push me through the wall with a natural 20.
Wow.
I watched her roll it.
That's a corrupt
I think I'm taking damage.
Take 7.
Jared and I just kind of start laughing to ourselves with Chaz thinking what she's thinking.
Tripped.
Move this guy right here. It's moving this
So,
way.
question before we start that fight. They're made of
Yes.
stone, right?
They are made of rock.
What
Yes.
are you going to give me on that?
Or what?
Anything.
1
What do you mean? What am I gonna give you?
I don't know. I ought to be able to tell a weakness or something in a rock.
They are
thing
earth
made of-
elementals.
Now, I specifically am good with elementals, so not only should I know if there's weakness, but I also think that because, doesn't it say that I can do damage to elementals?
Your beast stuff is counts as magical, yeah.
Awesome, so I won't get disadvantage against them.
I will.
So, we're in this room, and I'm crawling out of here because that freaking hurt. You're in
You're
here.
still laughing on your breath.
I don't, not sure. I think you may be pinned because that room's the same size as you.
Sorry, bro. These were tiny elves.
Totally worth it.
So as that elemental gets closer, I'm like to Jared and Clock, I'm like, guys, what are we gonna do with this?
We could definitely. Well, can they fit through that doorway? They can come in there.
They are large.
Can I roll for my knowledge on elementals to find if there's weakness?
Yeah, this one says
Yeah, they are large.
This
So-
one says the other one is shorter.
They are ponderously slow, and it does not look like they could fit through the doorway. And neither can Chance.
I was asking if I could roll for my knowledge to find if I knew any weaknesses of them, since technically I can literally be an elemental.
It's just ranged kill these things.
Yeah,
So might feel like
Is that going to be wisdom?
you know that. Yeah, give me an insight check. Jeremy, do the same. Same insight check.
17 plus 8.
25. Okay.
21 total.
Alright, so you know they are vulnerable to thunder, and you know that they are immune to poison.
I can kind of. Well, they've heard all the noise behind us, right? So
Oh yeah.
we can just go ahead and share that with everybody then.
Oh, good to know.
Someone tell Ash thunder is great.
All right. Bring the thunder. Give me
The thunder
initiative
check.
checks.
That's.
By the way,
I don't
Astrid,
have any spells to use except my cantrips. So.
if you have any thunder damage, prioritize that, Astrid.
Yeah, but she can only use one.
I only have one
level.
third level and one fourth level slots.
Right.
Wait, when
but
you
I mean
say
for your
thunder,
cantrip.
you mean force damage, right?
It says damage vulnerabilities thunder.
Or whatever you
Thunder?
Thunder.
Yeah.
So does lightning count?
Type?
Well, it's not really it's not a damage type. It's just, I think what they mean is
Well, I
if
can't
the
use
spell
the
has
first
thunder.
level, and I can't
And
use the second level. I have a third level and a fourth level.
I finally had a good
I have
initiative.
one fourth level spell and it's acid, so that wouldn't work. So,
Acid works.
It's just poison.
I'm just saying, they can't be attacked by poison. And if you have anything that does thunder damage, it's going to do twice as much normal damage.
I have lightning.
Lightning is not. What does it say for damage type?
Lightning.
Lightning.
I don't think.
That what I
I
said?
know.
It is damage.
Damage
What
effect,
the-
lightning. Okay, so no, that's not.
Lightning versus.
You have thunder wave, but you can't cast it at the moment. So if you're.
We're checking the thing.
All right, give me your initiative roll, Cat.
2, 3. I rolled a 1.
Sora.
10.
Yeah,
10?
It is a specific type, actually.
Clock.
7.
Carnival.
23.
Jazz.
12.
Well, if you don't,
Grum.
you don't.
17.
Jared.
12.
That's acid.
Okay.
One spell that you have, Astrid, is Chromatic Orb. You can choose thunder damage for that.
That's the first
Yeah, but
level
it's the first
spell. I
level
don't have any
spell.
slots open.
Well, you can cast it at a higher level, can't you?
Should be able to. Unless it's cantrip.
It's not a cantrip, it is a first level spell.
Right, with the little
I've
plus
got 32
icon.
left.
Press the
Will
plus.
bring you down.
So you can cast that as a third level
Yeah,
spell.
see there? Cast level.
Well, if we can get them
You can
anything
select higher
does.
cast level.
Yeah, so you can put it as a third level spell and it'll do that much damage.
Okay, so I can do that one, because I only have.
You smash, I mean, if you
I'll
smash
have a
through,
third
it'll
level
right up
and
to
a fourth
here.
level.
Or you can change that to a fourth level.
That's 30
So I
from
can
the
do
opening.
that one, and my
So
fourth
what's your
level
range
is
on
this
stuff? I
acid.
suppose you can do
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So those are the only
Or
two
whatever
that I
you
can
can see
cast
through the opening.
besides cantrips.
Well, do you have any thunder type cantrips? Or
No.
acid type?
I have
So
acid,
you have to
yeah.
choose the acid arrow.
I have
versus
acid
splash.
splash,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it doesn't have poison,
No.
it's resistant to poison, so
Yeah.
So yeah, just acid
I have to do acid splash.
You have those two big nukes and an acid splash.
That's-
Especially that fourth level. It's a ton of damage.
Yeah,
Alright.
I need extra dice for that one.
I rolled 8, you got 2 there, I
All
got
right,
2
Carnival.
there.
You are up first.
Well, I like my idea of trying to shoot it with ranged things, so I'm gonna stand right. I can't reach me. I'm gonna stand right there.
Do you have to go down the stairs?
Can I see it from there?
You can see it.
Then I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow,
Shooting at the Zebo.
and I'm gonna be doing my, my Crimson Right, which now hits me for 7 damage. Ouch.
What you got? Magic hand.
I do.
You said thunder does double damage?
So it goes, and the first one is a 27 to hit.
That level
27 hits.
And then you can do
That
Gosh,
level
will it hit?
and then you can, yeah, but it's actually.
If it doesn't, we're
If
leaving.
it don't, we're leaving. No shit.
Is it a
Back
magic
it up.
attack, by the way?
Wait, that's double.
Not completely.
Okay.
The second one is only a 10 to hit though.
10 does not hit. Just
Aw.
teak bounces off of it.
So for the one that did hit, that's 9 piercing, and then 1 lightning.
And since thunder does double damage.
And then
Shoot the thunder first.
I'm gonna step back to right there.
Alright, put yourself in that corner. Your arrow hits it and it sinks into it. It doesn't seem to do all that much damage to it. If anything, you just pissed it off.
Hey guys, I think it's mad.
Okay, where's my creature bee?
Has bees over here.
Also, guys, I think we should maybe try to lure it into the main room so the Jazz can stomp on it.
Alright, put B right in this room.
Oh,
It literally erupts out of the ground, throwing clock off to the side.
oh no.
Sort of rocky sounding surprise, motherfucker.
I don't think they're gonna have any trouble getting the Jazz.
Yeah, guys, I think we need to run the Jazz
Picking myself
quickly.
up.
And let's see, we'll go after Carnival first.
No, please.
I got a 19
That will hit.
and a
That
14.
will not. Mine is 17.
And it just goes boom and slams into you. You take 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
There's still one or two in here.
Guys, these guys need to go on
Super
a
lightweight.
diet.
There are two. Would you like one? Oh, there's a third one.
Big heavy.
Jeremy, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm just gonna go ahead and lose that. That'd be a 2.
That'd be a 2.
Oh.
Alright, you're going to take 4 damage from being thrown into the wall from its surprising burst out of the ground underneath you.
4.
These guys are dicks.
Grumps.
Now, you would have heard.
Is he
us
prone
say-
here?
You would have heard us say that we need
I don't
to
know, am I
draw
prone
them
or
in.
just
Huh?
damage?
Blunt damage.
Am I
Is he,
prone?
but is he
Yeah.
prone? He's not prone. You said he was thrown, so I
How
didn't know.
tall
if
are
he was-
these things?
They're considered large, so we'll give it 10 feet high.
Now, Graham, I think you would have heard us say we're trying to draw them in there, by the way.
Trying to draw him in here?
Yeah.
We're bringing
Well,
him to
you
the out.
have speak with animals on, right?
Yeah.
So we have earringed the message that we're bringing them back to you. Or at
All right.
least They're
I will
coming
run
back that way.
I will run to here,
Like
and I will.
Sling harsh language.
letting
I
Jazz
will-
know very
I
clearly.
will roar.
They just.
You ought to
wherever they
name your
want.
two throwing axes harsh and language. That way you can sling harsh language.
Harsh language. And I will throw a
Somebody
javelin.
kill the bard.
I will throw a javelin. I don't know what to do.
Somebody kill a bar? Is that what you said? Why?
This one Dez and this one Troy.
6. I'm throwing a javelin.
Throw a jab.
So that is 17 plus 9, so
Pretty sure that is.
20.
It hits.
What am I doing? Yeah, okay. Plus, oh no, plus 8, but it's like, and 1d6 plus 5, so 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 damage.
Is it
10?
10, yep.
Your javelin is sticking out of its chest.
Alright.
It looks like you made it angry.
I will throw another. Can I throw another one? I get 2 attacks? 2 attacks? Right? I'll throw another one. Just for the hell of it.
Put in the howling.
That is 9 plus 8, so 17
17 hits.
plus 7 damage.
Okey-dokey.
And I'm going to move back off. I say, nah, nah. And I run away. I run back to where it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some space to come out of there because Jared's is
Yeah,
running.
that's why I moved out.
Pulling
Plus-
a Han Solo. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
There.
Yep. It literally erupts out of the ground. And takes note of the biggest thing to hit.
How far of a range can they do that?
60 feet.
Bring it, bitch pants.
Earth glide. can burrow through non-magical, unworked earth, and while doing so, doesn't disturb the material it moves through.
That is sick. They're a bunch of jerks.
25 and a 16.
16 damage?
No, 16 to hit.
Come up with an
Yes,
idea
yes.
of what
Yes,
it
yes.
could include that it's about. You conclude that you come up with
There will be a.
Take 30.
Will be some.
Jared, here's a huge hulking beast in front of you.
I am going to, as I'm running like hell,
I'm going to scream like a
past
little girl.
it, screaming like a little girl. I'm going to take a swipe at it as I run with the sword as I'm heading the hell out of the room. So that is a 26 to hit.
On B.
Yeah.
Okay.
6, 10, 13, 18, 22. And I can make it about that far.
Okey-doke. So you run out of that room and you see another earth elemental in the room area where you're currently at.
Well, I think this wall is still standing, so.
I assume we hear what's going on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I have room to move now. Just another t-shirt idea. In the rear with the gear.
Oh my! When it comes to be my turn, I can stay in the middle
That's
there,
so
wolf
wrong,
up,
Nick.
and try to tank it. Or
well,
I could run back and
It's
forth.
kind of pinned in there.
How they're hitting you.
I guess
So
I'm gonna smack
it's
that
entirely
frog.
possible I can take this thing just fine, but
They hit me for 12 damage.
he wouldn't have hit me.
They hit her for 30.
That's why I said
11 to hit?
one of those mitigation
Does not
things.
hit.
Kind of stuck in an area here.
So you take a swipe at it and it just glances off of the thick rocks.
So basically,
Eye.
do you want
Sora.
Do you want the
Thank
12
you, Sora.
to stay here and try to stay on this one, or do you think that you guys should actually want to
How big are these?
He's a large, 10 feet tall.
Yeah, right. It won't be
So
much.
if one
Okay.
comes
The
out,
other one
then
can't
I wish
possibly
to
fit in here
for
with
track
this
that
one.
I'm just gonna do that.
And
I think if we move back into there and all three of them
It won't matter in a minute.
Would you
here.
roll?
go in there, they're gonna have
Ten
free
is
reign
not
to
it.
start hitting everybody. any
So
given
don't
time.
worry about that.
I think it's
Sora?
best we try to keep this one occupied, at least for this turn.
Alright, so just have. Oh, squeeze a little down. Hold on a second, because where'd your stuff go?
It's a little better too if I had any idea how many hit points they had.
since you're the other person capable of doing most of it like that, do you want Falcon to stay out there?
Does more damage.
Business, or do you
Short
think
bow
they're
does
just
more
joining
damage.
Usually joining
It's
together.
magic, so you won't have any
and
penalties on your
focusing
damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use the short bow.
Okay.
So,
You know what, and I could be thinking this to both Jazz
This
and
has a
Jared
+2
too.
on it next to it.
That's
Yes,
reasonable.
it's
Plus 2 to hit and a
Should
plus 2
we,
damage.
but it
should
says +1.
Carnival and I
Well, 'cause
back
it's-
up, which
when
is
you
pretty much
combo
gonna
is
draw
+5,
all three of those
so
things
it's adding
into
+2
there,
to hit, so it'll be a
Yes.
+11.
Yeah. That's correct.
And then it'll be
or
1d6
try to keep at
plus
least this one
6.
busy
Okay,
and
technically
two of them.
plus
use
so
up.
roll here.
Yep.
Okay, so,
Thinking the less we have to deal with it once would be better.
well, that's gonna hit because that's gonna be a 25. Or
25 hits.
My concern with letting them all bunch up would be then we have the possibility of three of them like do keep one
11
person.
plus 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd rather keep them
13
separated if we
damage
can.
For the first arrow.
Yeah, we should do that.
well, Jazz and Grum conveniently made a whole
Got that?
crap ton of area that they can
Okay.
pop into.
And then 6 plus 11.
Only
is
one of them
17.
would be able to get into this room,
17.
only one of them could be able to get into that room, two in that room.
So 10 more.
Kind of keep them isolated a little bit.
All right, clock, you're up.
That was on C.
Hey, wait a minute, wait. What did Jazz do?
She attacked it.
How did she attack it through a wall? Isn't that a wall?
That's broken.
Okay,
That
it is
wall is
broken.
smashed through.
That wall's broken.
Okay,
Go ahead and put
That's the
her
only
back.
reason she's in that room.
gotcha. Okay, that's why I was confused.
And Bongi's in there? I thought Bongi was.
He's in there because he tried to knock it down.
Oh.
Actually, Bongi stayed there. That thing came to him.
I thought he was on the other side of the wall.
This should also be large.
Oh wait,
That's
wait,
just
no, I don't roll for that. Did this one take damage?
Which one?
The one that's on me. Has it ever been
He
hit?
has taken damage.
I'll bang my shield at it then, which thank God I don't roll for because I just critical
Yeah,
failed.
I took a swipe at it as it ran by, and I think.
Am I rolling again?
Total dead, I think it was, hang on, I gotta double check. I think it's wisdom, but don't quote me on that just yet. What the hell is it? There it is. Yeah, wisdom DC 15.
It failed.
So take 9, take 11 force damage.
I hear there was
And
a
I am
bonus.
going to,
Special victims unit.
I'm gonna back up to here. No, wait, that'd draw an attack of opportunity. You know what? I'm still gonna do it. I'll draw an attack of opportunity.
Alright. Swipe at you. 20.
I will take Shield of Faith as a reaction, and you do not hit me.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I see the clock coming through. Upside down through the air.
So it's
Astrid, you're up.
Just need to look at this one.
I'm gonna. Which one can I see?
The one that's right in front of you?
That one.
There's still, well, there's still, this wall is still intact.
There's a, yeah, that wall's
Oh,
intact.
yeah.
She can't see.
You'll have to move to see it.
So how far is that
You
wall
can move.
go?
You can move here and hit this
It's
guy.
complete. It's all the way around.
It's all the way down?
Yeah.
To get to this
Then
one,
that
you
would
would,
technically mean that I couldn't have seen it.
you would have had to come around the corner.
You would come
Yeah.
out of the water.
Yeah, if you want to fight this one, you're gonna have to come around and into this room. If you want to
Okay.
fight this one, you
move
can just
me
move
over.
forward just
Yeah,
a couple
move me
feet.
forward there, and I'll hit B.
Put Sora in the room because Grove's blocking the doorway.
Yeah. Put
You
one.
mean extra damage?
Put.
No.
No, Sora. He means from because she
Oh, because that
she
wall
can't
should be
occupy. He
empty.
can't occupy the same space
Oh, that's
as
right.
me.
That's
so.
okay. That's Jazz. The big short one.
Yeah.
B,
B,
chromatic orb.
chromatic orb.
Never mind.
What'd you roll?
8. I rolled a 1.
One.
Damn, that was me.
Not-
Thank God. That's why I was like, oh, thank God, I'm not actually
Isn't it
supposed to roll for
double
that
thunder?
because it was a
Isn't it
1.
double because of thunder?
She missed. Is it roll to hit or is it saving
It's
throw?
rolled a hit.
Then she
Well,
missed.
you rolled a 1d8. You need to roll with dice to.
I rolled.
Oh.
She
No,
rolled
wait a
a
minute.
1 to hit. She missed.
Wait a minute.
That's
This
the
is
That's a
dice
D.
for the damage. You need
That's
to
a
roll the
12.
20
Yeah, roll
for
your
the
20-sider to hit.
to hit.
Okay, so I rolled 12 and 7. Is
19.
That'll hit.
Okay.
There we go.
Now,
Roll the damage.
helps if I roll the right
Just
dice.
use whatever you rolled on the
Now I roll 5d8
Oh, okay.
thunder. Yes.
Thunder.
And I have 7, and 3 is 10, and 6 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Doubled is 44.
Boom.
Get racked.
You can't hear anything.
That's probably true.
Oh, yes.
You are deaf.
Actually,
No,
yeah.
but Jazz
You take
can
damage?
see it and tell
Or
us
is that targeted?
that I can be. Holy shit! Astrid just.
Your ears are ringing. You will not be able to hear anybody talking.
For the next round.
Get
Get
them
sensitive ears. That's
Get
gonna
'em.
fuck me over real
Gonna
good.
mark yourself as deafened.
I don't know why I
Just wait
grabbed
till I.
that one.
Well, that's what I said. It's like.
What?
What's A marked with?
Oh, I have a D12.
It's just during his
Yeah, you
turn, it
have
is.
12.
Oh, okay.
I assume because he keeps moving it down.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm just using that as a marker for me to know
That's
whose
fine.
turn it's on.
I'm glad you noticed that. Okay.
Because it's not one of our
This guy
Yeah.
things. So.
is to develop a theory about
So that's a big chunk. I might.
and then it goes on to say about this intelligence, these are the characteristics. and
Well,
this
okay.
one
Astrid's
is
almost out of spell slots anyway, so we can prolong our way from a long rest.
Okay, so there's a
over this type of.
We're actually not that long anymore. The reason we've been short resting is because we've been
You know, this
too
type
long
of.
since our last rest. But it wasn't a full 24 hours. It was like 16 or something like
Can't
that.
fit in that room.
I
Can't fit
have
down
two
here
first
either.
levels, two
They
second
could
levels,
try
and
to
third
bust
level.
the wall down.
You could fit it here.
And it would have to come over into one of those rooms.
That's right, it would.
That's out of its range.
You evacuate the magic card.
Sit at the door looking in longingly.
It's going.
That's why I was trying to. That's exactly why I was trying to add up the spaces to see, like, okay, if we all go, that's going to leave
We
him
planned
to go.
this perfectly. It was all planned out.
Yeah.
That's
Bashed up only one side.
I think I would rather
Awkward.
you try to take it from your way.
You know,
Wolf farm.
yep.
Okay, so if it says that, yes, but that's not mainly what it's about. It's talking about, this is saying.
What about how-
Put him right here. B.
Oh, of course.
Where is it? In this
He's
room?
right there.
Well, he becomes part of the wall when he comes out of it.
Oh, okay.
But he's now in the wall?
Right, that rock's acting a lot more like
Wall
a
is no
pebble.
longer there.
Where's the thing? Give me the thing.
I feel like that should be an attack to remove the
It
wall.
is their Earth Glide ability.
This time you can touch
It allows them to completely remove
He
it.
can move through a rock without disturbing the material.
So then he's inside the wall.
He essentially
He's
could
part
stand
of the
in it.
wall.
So he's
Yeah.
currently stuck in it. He's now
I
part
assume the next time he moves, he's just
Correct.
He just moves
gonna
straight.
get off.
I should stone meld
He
and
can
16
attack
and a
through
12.
it.
16 yes, 12 no.
16 yes, 12 no.
That would be surprising.
Wait. Is she?
Shoot a whole
Wait,
bunch of
wait. Who are you?
stone meld
Are you
into it.
doing him?
Jets.
Are you doing him? B can't reach her.
There's a wall.
There's a wall there.
I'm sorry, I thought you had removed that wall.
Nope.
This wall here.
The inner wall. We
That's
went
why I
into
was
this
asking.
room and
Okay.
smashed through the wall
Never
that
mind
way.
then. I'm sorry, I thought it was
That's
also.
why I just that one wall.
That's why I was asking.
She's standing on it still.
Alright, never mind. He's used his turn to move and figure out where everybody's at. Run.
I'll run up to B. If someone would move me.
now that I got a clear sight to A, do these all look the same?
Yes,
Okay.
they're all Earth Elemental.
I have equipped my
Oh,
shield.
there's not one that's like bigger or anything.
B is bigger.
B's the bigger one. Okay.
I've equipped my shield and I'm swinging the warhammer.
Swing, swing, swing.
And,
Hope that
First
bludgeoning
one is-
damage does a little more.
He has to cast thunder and then.
21 to hit
That's what I was looking for.
and 13.
15. Magical?
Not the hammer,
Nothing.
not the warhammer.
Not the word.
It's just a regular old warhammer.
13.
No, that wasn't damage.
Oh,
That was 13 to hit.
no.
So the first one was
A nil hit.
20 whatever. and
Okay.
The second one was 13. Okay. And damage is 1 plus. What is that? No, 8. 1d8 plus 5. So yeah, 6. 6 damage.
But you very well. You have your shield up.
Yeah. I don't have ranges.
You feel like you just barely got a little piece of it.
So it felt less effective. I kind of just bounced off.
It just kind of bounced off.
All right. I'm gonna put my hammer away. I'm gonna pull out the greatsword for next. But I can't.
No, you can't do that. That's good though, because you don't want to. You would want magical. It's about to go through its whole turn, possibly attacking you.
No. I'm keeping the shield. I'm keeping the shield.
You can't.
15 and a 13.
15 yes, 13 no.
Yeah, the great sword is 200.
I just realized.
17.
Okay.
Jared.
Alright, since my target ran away.
Knocked out.
Yeah.
Let me see, I can hear all this ruckus going on in here. I'm gonna head around this corner, see some shit going down. I'm gonna shoot this fire right here. Right through the elk. With it.
I think Jared shit himself on the flight.
With an 11 hits.
Just glances off him.
And I only caught part of that in the ear thing, so I told Carnival that Jared just shit himself.
How do I remove?
It's probably because he can't be at range right now.
Negative, right? Well, the elemental is getting thunder wave.
Are you no longer in your form?
That is correct.
Okay, remove the. Where doesn't Thunderwave take up like a cube?
I can choose where, and it's a 15-foot cube that originates near me. So I'm just
Well,
gonna
she
do
would be
it.
right up on it, so move her right up on the creature.
So it's just gonna go straight on that creature,
Do that corner.
15-foot cube there.
Well, she would be in the center of her thing, so it goes back where you put her in. I would think. It was a lot larger than she was whenever she goes.
Okay, okay, go ahead and move her back. Do you have your little template?
Well, it's just the 15 feet, so I would move up one, and then
Should be 5, 10, 15, 19, 15.
yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't it stick around and?
Yeah, but that wall's demolished,
Oh,
so it's just on the corner there.
okay, but it's originated off of you.
Yes, it's
Alright,
off
so
of
go
me
ahead and move it back.
anywhere in the 15.
So you are moving forward to do it? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and
Alright, and what do I gotta roll? Dexterity or?
Constitution saving throw against the 16.
I got 21.
Okay, so you're gonna take
Man.
half of 26 damage.
But then double, so 26 damage.
So there you go, 26 damage.
Hmm?
You take 26
Oh.
because it's thunder, so it's doubled. Yeah, that would've been
And
like
I-
50-something damage.
And I definitely can't hear. So actually, when you said that Jairus shit himself, I was like, what?
Becky, sorry.
You'll smell it in a minute. Don't worry about it.
I still can't. Okay.
Does that mean Jared hurt? He's wearing one.
Probably they would have heard him say it. I did not.
I think he pretend too much.
Lisping because you can't hear.
Okay, on which one?
C.
C, what do I gotta roll? Dexterity?
See.
Strength.
Strength. I got 16.
He still does damage, but he's not prone.
Can I pop secret? Some pop secret?
11. 11 damage.
So no? Is that going to count against me, Dio?
You can have some.
You can eat it. I can't be responsible for anything I might do against
11
you.
damage.
That's all I got. Thank you. I can take it.
It's utter hatred for all things pie.
I do mine.
Even if it's just fear, like, we're not even making you
It's
eat it. We're
kettle
just like,
corn, which is equal. I like popcorn, not kettle corn.
is that kind of corn?
Yeah, it's kettle corn.
That's a natural 20.
Woo! On C also?
Yes. So, how does the damage work?
Roll your, what'd you roll? Your damage die is what?
26.
So roll another d6. Add them together.
8
Now add your modifier.
plus 6 plus 2 because it's a special.
Mm-hmm.
12, 14
14 total.
for the first arrow. 19 to hit.
Yep.
What did I roll? I'm gonna get it right. 6, 7, 8, 9 more.
9 more. Okie dokie. Clock. Oh.
See if I can get this one's attention. I'm going to go to right here. And send an Eldritch Blast down the hall.
The A?
Ugh, that's not going to hit anything. It's a 10 to hit.
No.
And beam number 2, a 24 to hit.
Yes.
With a 9 force damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, just lightning blast off the hammer.
I want to use my new one
Okay.
that I've been using before.
Which one?
The level 4 one that I
Yeah, but I forgot which one.
Vitrolic sphere?
Yeah, so
Yes.
be careful.
take the hit next time.
No, it's in
Next time, put the
150
shield
feet.
and the
Like
hand.
away
20
from you,
Just
feet.
keep going.
Right.
But it's a 20-foot
Try
sphere.
and last a bit longer.
I need,
What?
I need a 20-foot
If
template.
I get A,
Yeah, if she
If
hits
I
it.
hit
Oh, if you hit A, you can hit A. just
if I hit
Yeah, you
A,
hit
I
it,
can still,
then yeah, you're
I
good.
can still protect the two that are close by there.
Yep.
Okay,
So hit A.
I need,
She needs 5 more.
I need 5 more D4s.
D4 or D8? I thought it was
D4.
D8s, wasn't
No, it's a different spell.
it? Oh, okay.
She's casting her level 4 newbie spell.
Okay, which one?
Vitriolic acid. So this green
It
bolt
takes
of acid
1d4 or 10d4 worth of damage.
shoots down out.
Did you get them all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got plenty of those. So she hits it, it splatters a 20-foot radius with
I got
acid.
5 here, 5 here.
And then on its next turn, it does like the other one where it takes additional damage.
Ready?
Oh, jeez.
5
Okay.
four-siders worth of damage.
No, 10 4-siders.
Was it 10 D4?
It's 10d4.
It's 10 D4s
Yeah.
and 5 D4. Alright, so that's 4.
It's a frick load of damage.
And that's 4 is 8.
Yeah, it's 10.
I was just
2
giving you that
is
as
10.
Yeah.
2 is 12. And 1 is 13. And 4 is 15. Oh, 13 and 4 is 17.
So I'll kind of tell you around the corner. If this one pops in here,
And
just
3 is
scoot back behind me when you
23.
go, and I'll see if I
And
can keep this
4
one.
is 27.
What?
And 2 is 29.
And mark on
When
that
that one moves.
takes the 5d4 afterwards, David.
Which one's my poison one? I have a carrot. Or
It's acid.
green, it's acid. It'd still be the same one. On A?
Yeah.
And then at the end of its turn,
Never done cinnamon sugar on. It's gonna take more damage.
it's going to take 5 more D4s.
That's all it made? Oh. I was gonna say, that big bag made all.
That's after its turn, thank goodness.
And then there.
Nice.
Well, it's A.
Alright, stick him in the room right in front of Carnival's face.
Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to take a dex saving throw, 15.
A is poisoned?
I rolled 14.
Okay,
So you
then
finish.
green is poison.
it says
You said acid. so
I don't have an acid one.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to make a color for acid.
Okay.
okay, if it's on a fail, save, creature takes 10d4 acid.
And another 5d4.
Okay, so it's
So it's on
so it's
success.
he's
The
good.
creature takes half the initial damage and no damage
Yeah.
at the end of its next turn.
So he failed, so he took all the damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
29 damage on the initial hit,
And
and
then-
then it'll take more at the end of its turn.
Okay.
That's
So,
right.
Which is right now.
Which is
Which is really
it's
bad.
moving on to its turn, so stick it in the room.
Like how you did the
Blow it up.
Going after Carnival.
Of course he is.
22 and 18.
Yes and yes.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Probably 30.
27.
57 damage. Divided by 2. So that's 13 damage.
And then I take more damage.
Oh,
Definitely visibly staggering to the blow.
And it's
let's see. That's
dripping acid and
4.
mangled and corrosive looking in front of you.
4 is 10.
What's the AC on this thing?
I do have 17.
15, 16.
I don't think you used a healing kit on.
That's full action.
Carnival.
You're
So-
hulked out.
Just your back out.
So should I stay here? Or should I run?
Wreck 'em. We can do it. Wreck 'em.
That's all my spots.
If you take a disengage and get behind me, I can then use the healer's kit and the bonus action and take whatever it tries to throw at me.
So we had an orange for acid.
You can handle
We're
it.
just losing out on a lot of damage.
What's that?
We're just losing out on a lot of damage.
Okay, go for it. You got health. They only do max of 30 damage and you have it, so you can get hit twice more. And there's no room for a second one. You're fine. We'll heal you one for that.
Alright. So I'm going to triple slash.
Slash. Make a Z attack.
Yep. And remember, magical claws.
You did take damage, so did you also make your saving throw?
Oh, no, I didn't. May I borrow this? 27, divided by 2, so DC of 13. I fell in there.
Thought it was my fault.
Oh man, I totally failed that.
Alright. Clock's behind you, though, and it's right in front of you, so you can go ahead and attack it.
Okay. That's what I would think too. So cool. So all of those definitely hit because I have like a 23, a 26, a 27, and like a 28. So it takes 14 plus 18 is 20, 32 slashing damage with magical claws. I have to stress that part, magical claws.
Yeah. Because you just got those.
I did. And then also another 9 lightning.
Okie dokie. Alright, Grum.
Ain't got nothing but me.
Got nothing but Grum. So, Grum, here's some love. 23 and 14.
Nope. Yes and no.
Yes, no.
You still got your shield.
I got the shield up. But then not 23 worth.
Well, it's an extra.
14.
14.
These guys are hitting pretty hard.
Grum.
My turn. I'm gonna put away my shield. And I'm gonna whip out the Dragon Slayer sword because I love saying it. And I'm gonna hit him twice.
But he's not a dragon, so he's not going to take
Not
the
a dragon, but it's a magical sword, so I'm gonna go reckless,
Okay.
and I'm going to go great weapons.
Okay.
It is. Oh my gosh! I'll take the 9 plus 9 is 18.
18 hits.
Okay, and damage on that one is 6.
You roll 2d6s.
What's that? Oh, that's right. My bad. Forgot. So that's 7 plus. What is it? 7 plus 6.
Plus, oh yeah.
Well, I'm not raging, so. And then 10, 11, 12, 13 on that one. Oh, plus 10. So 23. And then my second one. Come on, 10 plus 9 is 19.
Okay.
And damage. Oh, yes. So 11 plus 10, 21 damage. Yes.
Okie dokie. So it smashed the elk, and the elk became smaller.
I'm still standing.
It's still standing.
Smash it again.
Smash it
Much
again. I got a 20 and a 14.
I don't even know what my human stats are. Goodness. Yeah.
Yep for both, or yep for one?
Yeah, for both.
32 total.
I can make another.
That's my marker of who's next. Because I kept losing track before, and I kept skipping people, so I'm not going to do that anymore.
14 to hit with crossbow? Didn't think so.
Dink! Jazzy!
Well, I
You
might
get
have
closer
to
to the other one?
No, I had to move around from around that corner to take a shot.
Oh,
I missed. I'm still far enough away that I'm just going to stay here. So.
So this one, third level, gives me 2d6. Okay. is gonna be a pretty green elk. It's showing up in my spot. 7, and then actually, how much did it even hit?
39, 96.
Everybody's pretty bad now.
Leveled.
I think you had more than what I have
Good.
now
Good.
on your previous level. What did you have before?
Yeah, I'm doing something else.
I'm only up to 60.
I'm gonna sprint it over to Grum.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
All right.
Oh, is this the healing thing?
Alright, so
Little
Grum,
spirit
you're
dough
taking
is out.
9 health back. And I'm going back in the animal form. But I don't know what animal yet, so we're just gonna ignore that and I'll tell you what I am later.
Roll for it. And I'm a snake.
Snake.
Nice leather.
I'm
Okay.
a dire wolf.
Snake.
The spell does say you can only move it up to 30 feet to a space that you can see.
Have they not been crashing through the wall and Grum?
Not that wall.
This wall here is
That
still
wall's
standing.
intact, yeah.
Alrighty, well then it's on me. Sorry,
On you.
Grum.
Okay.
Take away 9 health again.
Oh, it can't move to.
No, it can't move to see you. Is what?
And I'm a dire wolf.
Standard damage, I guess.
How big of a marker do you need?
The only thing
Just
it's
large.
immune to is poison. So fire would work.
This was huge, right?
That's
Yeah.
huge,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got one?
Get one this size.
I can at least go across the bridges and shit.
Well, now, can you?
Yeah. Because I can shrink half, so instead of
Bang.
10, it's not 5.
Right, wait, Sora?
Go back. So Sora.
I need to roll my health.
12 damage for the first one.
12.
At least 10?
Yes.
24 to
You
hit.
need some.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right. This is good. I can try these twice.
Ah.
To miss it with a hammer strike. But as a bonus action,
You know what you're going to do next.
Yeah.
can I see Carnival around the corner? Bits and
Are you
pieces?
like right there?
He's right at the entrance, yeah.
Right at the entrance. You could step out and do something and step back.
Clear.
Or you're trying to avoid the
Yay.
You're trying to avoid attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Becoming the big dog.
She's within range. You can reach around the corner and grab her.
All I gotta do is see. I don't need to just see if I can make out, because in the bonus action, I'll just use a little taser face on her. For 6? Is that it? That's it. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Ask it.
I wanted to stay there.
On A.
Yeah. 16 plus 7.
Yep.
It's, I have a 0 and an 8.
That's 18.
We'll take it.
On Carnival, I have a natural 20 and a 19 natural.
Rude.
Did you say rude?
Those bulls make me want noodles.
I actually am very seriously considering getting some yoksa. I've got ramen and good shit there.
23 for the first hit.
So 12.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And 12 for the second hit. 6.
Okay.
And you guys.
Get out of there.
And you're up. And I'd make you roll, but you're going to still see the same target in front of you. So.
Well, I do want to roll because I might want to run. So.
Oh, so if you roll and fail, you're going to be driven to attack.
Yep. So that was how much damage total? 26 divided by 2. No, that's 13 divided by 2. No.
23 divided by 2.
Maybe
So you took 12 on the first hit and 6 on the second hit.
So my DC is 12. Oh, I succeeded that. So I'm going to
Run away.
disengage and
Disengage.
Run to
Come near me.
Dundee.
I'm gonna run down. Yes. Down there.
Down the well.
Yeah, down the
You're, you're safe by the wall. You're fine.
Carnival down the hole.
Just pop up and go stab,
leave
stab,
there.
stab.
I'll
Stay there.
Yeah.
All right. On Grubby.
And I like yell as I run.
25 and an 18.
Yeah. Both.
How do you roll?
These things are destroying butts.
It's alright. We're about to take them out.
33 total.
This is what I roll for
How
damage
do you
now.
get 33 out of that?
That plus the modifier.
Roll a bunch of natural ones. 33 damage.
Grum.
I am not feeling good.
I'm not feeling it.
I'd like to lie down, please.
I'd like to sleep.
So I think I'm probably going to take
You have a really good potion.
greater. I have superior. Do I have a greater?
No, don't forget that's gonna burn your action. If you do that, you can't disengage.
Yeah,
I'm
but
at
he has
6.
6 health, so he
I
can
know.
get through it.
What I'm saying is, if that doesn't heal you enough to make you survive the next hit, then
Next
take the
round.
next
Yeah,
round.
but he'll be alright.
That's true. You know what? I could disengage and I'm going to disengage and run back. I'm
Back.
going to run back to. I'm going to run here.
Okie dokie.
Jared's like, ah!
Where the hell is he going?
Suddenly nothing between me and giant monster.
I run by. Sorry.
I'm not
Ready
running
to
away.
run.
It's a
Blood
tactical
all-
retreat.
Tactical retreat. Damn it.
Grum is bleeding from like everywhere.
His face is crushed slightly.
Can I see you now, bro?
Yes, you can.
Yay.
14 and 23.
Just help.
Yep.
For both? $34 total.
How bad are they looking?
A is really horrible bad shape. B and C are getting
is?
there.
A is really horrible magic. A?
Yep. She's been destroying it. She lit it on fire. She blasted it with 40-something points of acid. Yeah, she's
Fortunately, I don't have
tearing it
more
apart.
spells to use.
Jareth on which one?
B, but it doesn't matter.
B, but it doesn't matter.
And then I'm also going to come back over this.
How can I get out of here?
Take 8 health back.
Yeah, stated again, but different.
Jazz.
I'm jumping.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Nominee, nominee.
21 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, please hit super hard.
What is the second sentence?
Oh man, those are good rolls. Oh, mostly.
Okay, so this is 10. 16, so 26. Plus 4.
Yeah.
So 30 damage.
30.
Magical.
Magical.
And I
And-
rolled. What am I dexing?
No, Constitution 16.
No, I didn't make it.
Oh wait, no, Strength.
I still didn't make it.
Okay, cool. He's prone.
Purple.
Purple? It is different.
What is it, prone?
He's prone. And what does prone get for anybody that's nearby?
Advantage for melee attackers.
Advantage for Bangy. Bangy.
He already got advantage because of pack tactics, so.
Well, it'll give me advantage whenever
So
I'm
what,
doing
roll
it,
to 227?
Take the highest one.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Wreck 'em, pup.
Bark, bark.
So I'd roll 2d4?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna
Well,
come
what's
out
the
there
damage?
with a
It's
mouthful of dirt.
2d4.
2d4.
So
So
roll
roll
4d4.
4d4. Add it all up.
So you got 3, 8 plus 5.
13.
Yeah.
13.
13, but it was on a crit 20, right?
Yeah.
So you get to roll an extra.
No,
That's
it's already got
with the
Oh,
extra.
it's in there.
So extra D4.
With your battery,
No, it's at 5%.
she's a little sad of juice and she doesn't have a cord.
What kind of cord does
Kind of
it
cord.
take?
Well, this
It might be.
It's
It's
like
an apple.
mod.
It's
Yeah.
an apple cord.
Oh, apple.
Apple cord.
I think I have that.
that I don't have.
All right,
We
Sora.
don't have one.
She's got 5% juice left.
Look at that thing.
So I'm sure I'm at 98.
She's got 1 bar of health left.
That's why I like old school.
That's like Grum right now.
She's got 1 bar
No
of health.
batteries on paper.
I'm a mix.
27 to hit?
I have too much
27
crap
hits
to have it
on
all on
C.
line. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
How much damage are you going to do?
7 damage. For 1 arrow.
Yay! Get wrecked, prone
Alright,
bitch.
so can I move out and shoot at B for
Sure.
the second arrow?
Sure.
You just like destroy
Man, you eviscerated it.
Shit with this bow. It wasn't gonna do a lot of damage anyway.
It was. You only had 3 hit points left.
13.
13
Just
hits.
without having prone stand right
Oh,
in
wait,
front of it, it's
13?
just
No,
one-
13 is not.
One piddly little D8 damage.
No.
But did you get?
Used to doing that.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
The clock.
A 19 to hit
You 19 hits.
with.
Clang.
No, damn it, I keep doing it. You roll. It's a DC 15. Wisdom save.
I got 16 on the roll.
I think it misses completely then.
Which one is it?
Toll the dead.
Is it Dex or Strength? or something?
Oh, Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right, then I got a 16.
They're not stupid?
They're 0.
They have 0.
Yeah, but that should be like a negative.
I was going to say.
They got negative charisma,
I got a negative 1.
intelligence, and a negative dex, but they don't have negative.
Yeah, it
wisdom.
just has no effect then.
No effect. Astrid.
Oh, no, I got 0. I'm not negative. Oh, no.
I guess I'll firebolt it again.
Okie Is that a dex save?
No, it's a hit.
Here, do you want this
I
extended?
rolled a 15.
Do you want this
plus
We
extended?
seven.
have
Okay.
one extender.
Can I hold
yeah,
my-
it's like a decent
Was there one
six.
extender
Kinda like
on
plugs
that?
into the
Yeah.
computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're easier to do.
This
You
is
can
a
plug
really
it in
long
on your
one.
computer. I have 56%
say this is
remaining.
really long.
Where are you at, Clock? Are you right there in the doorway?
Yeah.
Alright, move me up to hit you.
I'm at 99%.
Whoops.
So,
I headbutt you.
I got a 12 and a 12.
Nope and nope.
He's being very intimidating. He smashes the ground
Yeah.
in front of you.
Yeah.
It's a small size. It's hard to hit small things.
So since you're right next to me, I can just use the.
I'm standing in the corner singing, "There ain't no beyond me."
There ain't no beyond me.
You just holding my little elf.
Yes, I'm hugging.
Hugging the backside.
I'm talking to it. It hurts so bad.
How big is the little spirit animal? Is it like,
It's not
I'm
charging.
flavoring him as little.
I'm thinking of like the size of a cat. And he's got it like
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's a little cat elf.
The cord didn't work.
Oh, so it's my turn. Oh, and we killed the other one. Yay.
Yeah.
because this is
I
not
wrecked
charging.
it.
Well, the cord definitely works, so your computer is not providing enough juice to charge
Not
it.
not powerful enough.
Like,
Yeah, do this.
Is it a USB?
It is.
Try mine.
Oh, power!
That is the.
Well, she's on battery power already, so I don't
yeah.
She's on battery
I'm
power
good.
and
yours is
iPads.
plugged
Charging?
in? Yeah.
And iPads
I'm
charge
at
more.
50% of my battery, so it's
Okay,
probably not
yeah.
enough juice
Alright, so Carnival.
So I'm happy to see that the one is dead.
Oh, really?
It says
And
not
one's
charging.
almost
The
dead,
only
too.
one that's in the room with us is dead, so.
to. Yep, it won't. It's not
Hang on
charged.
just a second, Cora.
The problem is if I go after the other one, then I'm gonna go out of your line of sight and you won't be able to heal me.
Well, it's on Chrome.
Yeah, no.
It's registered, is it not now?
Yeah, it says it's not charging.
Any
Huh.
That is interesting.
potions?
Disconnect, reconnect.
Do that.
Well, no, it recognized the device.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it recognized it on here too, but it.
Hey,
Okay.
can you move through it on your way out? Take that.
Can we double fist potions since technically you can do that as a person?
No, they cost damage.
Because I feel like you should be able to double fist potions.
Fist potions.
Yeah, I mean, come on, people drink 2 things.
Do we
at a
have an
time.
extension?
One
He's
attack,
got
2
2
actions.
hands.
Main hand, off hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Does yours not charge it?
Main hand on
Oh, you're using your action.
Recognize the device. That
Yeah, it recognized it on both of them.
Are any of your ports powered versus unpowered?
So what are we doing?
Let me try it on mine, Rachel.
I'm telling you, use this cord and the plug. Here. Look. I'm at 100% on my phone. Just take this.
It's a good charger. It's good chargers, Brent.
Here.
Nope, it's not charging. Stop.
Alright. I took the potion, one of my potions of healing, and I healed myself.
Like, I'm putting the.
I'm like slumped against the wall.
Alright, so Carnival is.
That's okay.
I just took a potion.
You just drank a potion, alright? B.
The only one that I can probably see is Sora.
Sora it is.
You get the lightning. You get the lightning bolts.
Alright, this works this way. That's fine.
What's your armor class, Sora?
My armor?
I'd be shocked if it didn't.
More lightning jokes.
24 and 14.
Shocked, I tell
The
you.
24 will hit.
He'd be shocked.
Did it move over there?
You're going to take
Yeah.
11 health back.
14. Take 14. Grum?
I cower in the corner like a little baby.
Are you drinking a potion?
Just one of your little eights.
Yeah, let me take a regular.
Where's Jared?
Where is it?
Jared's down the hallway?
Yeah, he's going to move up a couple spaces to get.
Just so we can see it.
So he can see B and then take a shot at it with a natural 20.
I just don't want to get so superior yet.
I'm not sure where your spot is, but you're close to me, right?
I'm ready.
Yes.
21. 26, 30,
Zero there.
36, 40.
Get Shrek!
I love it.
Okie dokie.
8.
And then moving back
Nice.
to where I was.
1d8 of them. Get 8 of them. 1d8.
Jazz.
Little cat out comes over to you and you take 10 health back.
Were you in the very corner?
No, I'm right in front of there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm going up to
I just moved up shot and moved
the
back.
big bear Oregon, whatever the hell that is.
B or A?
That almost seems.
You gonna step out of that room and go to B?
Yeah.
That seems kind of broken.
Stick her up the hallway.
You have to go around to the.
16 to hit?
16 does not hit.
Really?
Does not hit.
I guess it's
Oh,
17.
hold on.
Be a 17 AC.
Hey, 17! There we go. Okay. You ready?
What do you hit with?
Bite.
Bite.
Magical bite.
What dice are you rolling?
This means
All of them.
maybe
D8. 58.
how to.
How many?
Many.
6.
Okay, so what did we do for the first one?
Did you 68?
It's a display.
This is your- never mind.
32.
32.
Don't ask me how my wolf teeth are eating rock. It's a very special process.
My dogs do it.
Exactly.
They do.
I'm like super dogs.
They actually, truly do.
Doesn't restate.
Thank you, Sora.
Crunchy.
It's insane.
You oh, only one left.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the other side of the wall from banging. I don't see
I'm gonna
Bangy
have
being
some
able to run
serious
that far
kidneys
in the
down
bike.
at the end of this.
It's also on.
Get a
You could
gizzard.
probably get down there.
Just turn into a chicken and
You'd have to move in between.
It's 50 to make it to where Astrid is from where Bangy is.
You can't go that far.
Oh, for Bangy.
Yeah.
No,
For
'cause
Sora,
it's 40 movement from him.
40 to the space behind me from Sora.
For me? Well, I can go to 35 feet, but I don't need to get right up on it to shoot.
But you can't occupy the same space
Yeah.
as me, so you'd have to move in front of me.
Yeah,
Well, you could also go behind.
or I can go behind you.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have a line of sight.
That's the only place you can get to shoot me, and that's 40 spaces.
Can you move 40?
No.
You can dash there.
Well, then I would just use the turn.
Okay.
Yeah, but that would also put her in the way of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Come on.
How is that 40? It's only.
Because there's a wall here.
35 to where Astrid is, 40.
Come on.
DC 15 wisdom save.
Come on, one of these
Five.
gonna work.
They can do more than 6?
That's 2.
That
And 1 is 3. 3 force damage.
Choosing not to.
Astrid.
Hey, at least
Kill it.
Yeah. It's like a battle of attrition for the tank here. It's like,
shoot it with an
you
arrow.
can't hit me, and I'm missing everything
Just throw
against
a
you.
Wait, are you using the? Yeah, 6 and 7.
But the sole purpose of
Yes.
having it not go into the room,
6 and 7.
popping around
13.
walls.
Do I get to recover one javelin?
The only thing I didn't want to happen once he
So is
moved
it
the other
not the
thing.
next
Half
turn?
of
There's 2, so I can recover 1.
Jared.
Is it
20 to hit?
offering a solution?
No,
And
It's not a
the
solution.
13 to hit.
It's stated
You still got your shield faith?
that.
yeah, it lasts, well, it's 10 minutes long, or he's got
Even
to
though there
hit
is
me and break concentration. So.
technology,
So I said, I can tank all day long.
it's still a huge problem that they're not. No, it doesn't restate.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Yeah.
If it restated, it would, if it restated, it would say it in a different way.
Yeah.
It's
think I
saying
can open
even
it
though
too.
there is new
5
technology,
and 15.
it's still a problem.
30,
But
35,
the
40,
student, the schools are
45,
not
but
teaching
that's not close
about
enough.
that.
You could go in.
Could.
I can go. I'm actually close enough to run.
I gotta know if Grod's gonna be sucking his
I would
thumb
think
some
it
more.
expands.
I'm gonna
No,
run.
no.
I'm gonna run through to the other side of Astrid over there,
Okay.
and basically just wait because I can't do anything else.
Okay.
If somebody could
Am
kind
I
of
away?
You used 5, 10, 15 movement, right?
Is it my turn?
No, there's nowhere for you to go now.
It is Grod's
Sure there is. I can get to here. If I go
25, 30, 35,
5, 10,
40.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Because we can move diagonal, right?
You can move diagonal.
And you're just like,
Well, no, you can't
That
move
thing is
diagonal.
basically
No.
in the doorway. It just doesn't
Not through
show
that
it, but
diagonal,
yeah.
I don't think.
No,
'Cause that thing
not
is
around
melee
the
to
corner
me.
there. You have to come one square over.
Yeah.
And move.
Can I slam into him, try and prone him?
You're gonna dash at him?
Well,
I don't know.
clock
Is
is
that what I would have to do?
right. Clock
You
is
have
right in
40
front of them. You can't.
Well, you can
can't
move
go-
through friendlies, right?
You can move through them, but
You
you
have to
can't attack
occupy
while
my
they're in their
space to
space.
occupy from there, which is
So
what
attack
I-
from there. I guess I continue to cower like a baby.
We're all just packed in.
Sucking his thumb, Jared.
5,
That is-
10, 15,
If you
20,
can't shoot it from back
25.
there, don't worry about it. Things can't hit me.
I'm moving up here. I'm going to take a shot.
Throw some shit at him.
With 13.
Nope.
Damn.
Yes.
Nobody else can move now. We're all just packed in like
Yeah, you're not
sardines.
gonna be able to get down in there.
Grum, take another 11 health.
Because that was almost all my movement. I can't move from this square.
Sora, you can now move into that room,
Where?
into the room with it.
From where you are,
But
you
wouldn't
can
it
move.
attack, prevent an attack of opportunity?
Only
Can
if
I
you
go
moved.
behind it?
If you moved past it, if you moved right up to it, you could just attack.
So which side is it really on? This side or this side?
Sure,
Okay.
either one, doesn't really
So
matter.
how come I couldn't move into the room?
You didn't have enough.
You didn't have enough movement.
to get up.
To do an attack.
No,
and
you
an
can't
attack.
move. What he's saying is he wanted to move from here to here in one move, and then from here to here in one
Is that-
move.
can-
And no, it's one,
There's
two,
no walls
three,
in the
four,
way.
five,
Okay.
yeah.
How much did you say? 11?
Sora,
You can move into that.
You
move
say
in
11?
that square
So I can go over
and
there.
either shoot it or
Kick it or something.
poke it or look at it funny.
Harsh language at this point will probably do
Would
it.
the ability to,
Your
or
choice.
could I shoot it from there?
Uh-huh.
Right there?
You got a sharpshooter.
You got sharpshoot.
So you can probably just grab your arrow and just
Yeah, but somebody else will
it
do
would
it.
probably do enough to.
If you don't kill it, it's gonna be dead the next turn, most
Doesn't have
likely.
much.
Alright, I'll just sharpshooter it then.
Smell
Do
like
you want wrong? That would hit it. 'cause
slimy
that's
rock.
17 plus 4.
Okay.
21 hits.
21 hits.
So,
And
What's the? What's your
at
absolute
least
minimum
3
damage?
damage. You got it.
I think she's got it.
the 8.
Alright, so my spirit did 8
damage.
How much?
15.
15. It is definitely dead.
Yeah, good.
Didn't have much.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was a harrowing fight there.
That was a harrowing fight.
please take a long rest?
Okay, so I've got 5 sets of these.
Line up.
6.
Line up
Take
and conga
16.
line.
It's still on me.
I'm just gonna, seriously, I'm just gonna like go in here and I'm gonna get the healer's kit out
I'm just gonna move
and just,
Hold on.
come on by.
Well, she's also using up the rest of her healing spirit real quick.
I'm just gonna walk by and
Well,
be
if we're
like,
gonna long rest, can we just
Another 21.
heal up then?
I don't think it's been enough time for us
We
to
got a
go
little
rest.
ways to long rest yet.
It's still pretty early in the morning.
You need more? A little bit more?
96 is my top. So,
10. And 11. 21.
21.
On to you. So this is the last 2. 9. So 18.
Topped off.
9 and 7 for the rest.
Take this.
All right.
I need to use.
That was supposed to be at 75.
So,
Okay.
I can fit through the doorways now.
Well, while everybody's getting healed, I'm gonna go ahead and move into the room. Nothing else in the rooms back here? This big room?
All right. So in the big room, there is a large pyramid structure. Basically,
How tall is it?
that's what's it. So each level is 10 feet high. So there's what, 1, 2, 3 levels on it. So it's 30 feet high. The ceiling in this room goes way up, probably a good 100 to 200 feet from where you can see it, because you can't see that far up. There doesn't appear to be anything on or around the pyramid structure itself.
More dirt?
More dirt.
Okay.
Well, I'm stupidly tall, right? Can I like see that high on the first level? Is that-
What are you trying to see?
Are there runes or anything inscribed on the floor parts? Does it look like there's traps or?
Nothing you can see on this. It's just like a solid
I
stone
guess we won't move in there.
piece.
I'm gonna step on
Okay. You climb upon it. Look at me.
With gnawing on it.
it. Next
I'm gonna
level.
move in.
Okay, you're standing on the next level. Put her on top of the pyramid.
I'm craning up to look at the top of the pyramid. What's on the top?
Absolutely nothing.
If I look up, is there like beam of light? Is there
No,
a
you
hole in
can't.
the
You
ceiling?
can't see up into the darkness. It goes up too far for your eyes to see.
I get all the way up on top. King of the hill.
Rawr!
Do I hear that? King of the Hill.
You got the earring on, right? Then that's what you say.
King of the Hill. She said "Rar." Roll my eyes and this.
I run up, try and push her off.
You gotta climb first, though. It's 10 feet up each way.
Well, she's 30 feet above you.
I can bound up.
Not Mario.
His best Mario.
Are you gonna ride me, or are you gonna try to displace me?
I was gonna try and push you off the mountain.
Let's do
King
it.
of the hill.
There's no floating blocks to hit your head, so don't worry.
King of the hill. King of the
Good
hill.
luck with that.
What are we doing here?
I don't
Strength?
know, but whatever it is, I just want it.
Oh, what did you get? Oh, jeez. I rolled a 19
Well, what are your
Oh.
modifiers?
You're going flop back
plus,
off.
plus 5.
Well, what's yours, dude? +4.
Plus 4.
So they're equal.
They're equal, but she got the net.
It's when they're equal. Like skill checks don't have natural 20 modifiers.
Yep. So we're up there.
Tussling, and she's got the leverage because she's higher.
Dog.
She's got the higher ground, Anakin.
I fall back off.
Oh!
All
Well, I
right.
gotta look around.
So anything else in the room?
From my vantage point, can I see anything special in the room?
No, this looks like a strange octagonal sort of shaped-ish room. Pyramid in the middle, and that little alcove off
What
to
is
the
the
side.
pyramid made of?
Your
It's
stuff.
made of the same rock that you're seeing all around in here.
So I can't dig on it or anything?
Not without a pickaxe.
Is it placed there or is it carved out of the stone of the room? Is there like, can you tell underneath?
It looks like it's been placed there.
Looks like it's placed
Give me a
there.
check. What are you doing? Stealthing or
Stealth.
or trapping?
Stealthing in.
Is that door?
Need a stealth buddy?
Probably.
I'll check it out.
17 for stealth,
You want to eat.
21 for perception.
All right. Well, in the room, you do find
Did you get healed full?
I got a 15.
you do find the loot.
Wait.
That's where they've all been stuffed, and you find a large crank.
Yeah, it's in his bag.
What?
Perhaps I misunderstood.
It's so right. We do it all the time.
Here's the loot that are found in the
Large
room. You got 2,600 gold, 120 plat. A silver mirror.
Oh, I know what we're doing here.
It's just a silver mirror.
Oh.
A rabbit fur sash.
Mirror, mirror on the floor.
A ceramic sundial. Thorn whip. Whose spell scroll is
Me.
that one?
That's a druid scroll.
At the druid scroll? Congratulations, Miss Druid. You got yourself a thorn whip scroll.
What does that mean? I just don't use a spell slot when I use it?
You can you just go. You read off and it dissipates, and the spell that happens.
Cool.
And yes, it is a druid spell.
Who would throw it at me?
I can't throw it at you.
How do I do it?
Just go to your coordinate.
And there is a potion of greater healing and a potion of healing.
Okay,
So just go to- who wants the? Does anybody want the potion of greater healing or healing? I used one that fight, so I could appreciate getting out.
Considering how much you've been getting your ass whooped lately, I think you ought to keep one.
All right.
I'm going to say that out loud.
I do agree.
This is the guy who didn't get touched that
I can't read.
And it's a great. It's a greater.
There's a greater and a regular.
And a regular.
Which one do you want?
Because I am down to 2 minor and 1 superior.
Okay, I'll take the greater then. You take the normal.
I'll take the normal.
Yeah, just potion of healing.
That's not
Potion of healing. I already have that.
Yeah. Okay, what level is Thornwood?
It is a. I was just looking at it. It is a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So what you would do is just search for spell scroll and choose the cantrip option, and then basically the next time you cast, you just have to remember, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't find a way to. On D&D Beyond, they don't have a spell scroll for each spell.
Spell level is resurrection, because I have a resurrection scroll, but I've never added it to my inventory.
Correct, there's a resurrection scroll.
What level is it? Do you have that?
I think it's like third.
How do I add a new other one?
Yep.
There's a level 7 spell.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Wow.
That's why I couldn't find it. I didn't even think about going that high.
That's gonna be hard for you to cast.
It's a scroll, I can cast it.
Yeah, I believe the scrolls don't have any.
Scrolls that are above a spell level that you can cast. Take a skill check.
Yep.
So is the crank actually mounted, or is it just like the handle laying on the floor?
It is part of the wall.
Okay.
Oh, cool. So we can actually get out of here.
I was thinking it was one of those puzzles where, okay, we have a crank handle.
Right, that's
Now
what I
we
was
gotta
thinking.
find the hole
I
to
was
stick
like,
it in.
do I see a
I've
hole
played
on my
this game
pedestal?
before.
Is King of the hill up here?
You don't need to worry about what hole I stick my crank in.
We know what hole cranks get stuck in for you.
They collect
30
them
gold
over here.
is 30 gold.
I'll pay you 30 gold to watch it again.
Watching it costs extra.
I can hear this now.
This is all in our head.
Yeah, not one word of it gets said.
So this is our party's life now.
You can't, it's just...
No, I know. I'm remarking on the fact that 3 people are cackling when I make them while we're just all standing around in silence.
Alright, so who's gonna turn the crank?
Well, I guess you.
I guess we've established that the clock is going to use the crank.
I got this.
Clark has the most experience with cranks around here.
And everybody's like, what are
Ain't
y'all
nothing
talking
but
about?
Thursday night, so.
Do you have any
Clark's
more
only
of that
experience
alcohol?
with pranks when there is.
Well, and that Baron or whatever his
I
name
guess
is.
we're all in the room now. Yeah. Sorry.
I tripped over a rock.
Alright, so give me a strength check. Mr. Divine
Are
Strength.
we about to move the island? I saw it.
What did you roll?
Natural 20.
He just walks up and
No, he's pissed about all of our crank comments. So it's like, show them.
I'm thinking he just does it without effort. Just
Alright, so
Told you I can handle my crank just fine.
Just like his paint.
clock starts, gives it a little tug, it starts cranking and going and turning and cranking. And the pyramid starts rising.
Jess, maybe you should get off that
I'm
pyramid.
lifting Jess up with my crank.
I will never be your queen.
Multiply, I was riding my crank up there working for you.
Shut up!
Oh, thank you,
Well, he's turning
Auntie.
the
Jared's just
Thank you,
laughing his ass
Auntie.
off and no one else knows why.
No one gets.
While
to
he's
go
turning the
on
crank, you notice there's a lock pin that you can put in place. So eventually,
I think we should get it as high as it can go.
it stops.
How high can it go?
Well, don't fucking ask me.
That's what she always
Get it as
says.
high as it can go and I'll cram this in there.
It lifts 10 feet.
Oh, I can get it up there now. No, wait, watch this. I'll lower her back down and lift her back up and lower her back
Just lets it go.
Oh my.
There's a archway right here, and you can see into the room. Slide that back down.
There's a room.
It's the land of wardrobe.
No, Mr. Thomas, no.
It's it's from the spare
So, as this thing lifts up out of the ground, about 10 feet up, you see the hole. You can look inside, and there is, in the center, there is a small dais, and there is a crystal skull. I'm sorry. There is a troll
Crystal skull.
A troll skull sitting on the dais. There's a faint green glow coming from within inside of it. And around the edges of the back walls, there's like slots. And they're all empty.
In this room along
In
the
that
edges?
room, yes.
Does this look familiar to me at all?
Nope.
From my vantage point, can I see all of the...
No, you'd have to get down and look in.
So they're way down on the ground.
It's inside.
No, not here. You said 8 things opened along the wall.
Oh, no. Inside the pyramid.
Okay.
The pyramid lifted up. There was a doorway. You can
Gotcha.
see inside the doorway, and inside the center is a pedestal, the troll skull. It's got like a greenish glow in its eye sockets. And then around the edges of the inside of the pyramid, you can see little cubby holes.
Does anything show up on the top outside anywhere now?
No.
Do the cubby holes look like they are places for us to put things?
It looks like they may have held something at one time.
What size did they look like they might have held something?
They're about this wide and about that deep.
So just a square?
Just
I guess y'all better look at the skull.
Yeah, I'm looking through the bag of holding, and I don't see anything that looks like it goes in there.
Did you take any damage? Did you get healed from hurting?
No.
Get 17.
I could also use those.
Oh,
But
you
it's
heal
not
yourself
important.
then?
Everybody else,
13.
everybody else is too fucked up.
Do I see anything that I think this looks like?
what do you want to do?
Then you take
Like-
damage.
The trolls?
Like, inspect it, I guess?
Okay. So it's a large troll skull, and it looks like there's like a greenish glow from inside its eye
Has all
sockets.
its previous stuff.
What? Like, do I see anything inside the eye socket?
Looks like there might be something there, but you can't quite make it out.
Okay, everybody stand back.
Do you have a bag of sand?
Don't stick a sword into the electrical socket. It's whatever
Don't
you do.
pull a kid.
I don't know what kid did.
She blew us
It's like a
off.
sword in the electrical socket.
Yeah. Woof, woof, woof.
Whoa. Everybody stand back, and then I'm gonna like pick up the skull, I guess.
Okay. So Carnival picks up the skull, picks up the skull,
And I'm inside.
and
How far
a
inside?
booming voice rings out, and it says, "Put me the hell down, you stupid leathery lizard!"
Leathery lizard.
What? You're not a lizard?
I'm not a lizard.
I can't tell from inside here.
I like to hold it up. Can you
Eye to
see out of
eye?
there?
No!
Oh,
I obviously called you a lizard, and you're not a lizard.
fair enough. I
And that
guess.
kind of worries me.
Why-
But put me down anyway.
Can we hear
Who's
this
talking?
voice?
Yes, you can hear this voice.
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back over and be like, who the hell is that?
I'm peeking in.
Which I'm assuming he can also hear.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Well,
I'm napping on my throne.
okay, and then I'm gonna put him back
That
down
would
on
be
this
like this.
pedestal.
Thank you.
But like, what? But why though?
Why what?
But why? Why are you here?
I'm not putting you down.
I've been here forever.
That can't be true.
Look, I died here. This is a great place to be.
So you weren't here.
I get worshipped by lizards. They bring me
Way too-
gifts, and the
Word
the big
saying.
rock creatures outside. They keep the people away. By the way, how did you get in here?
Yeah, about those rock creatures.
Oh,
So wait, you don't sound very much like a troll.
what made you think I was a troll?
Well, you're in the troll skull.
Oh, so that's what happened. That explains a lot.
Go on.
The last thing I remember, I was being eaten by a troll.
Ask him if he's a welf. A mermelf.
I can't hear you.
Woof woof.
What?
Well,
wait,
okay. If
say it
you're not,
again.
if you're not,
ask your question.
Ask him if he's a mermelf.
In Direwolf.
Woof.
Okay. It responds back with, what, those stupid things? No, I'm not one of those.
He's not one of what?
what are you?
I don't know, I'm just a dead guy.
He said he's not one of those. Why do I understand it?
No, you don't. Well, yes.
Were you in the other?
Because I can talk to animals.
Yes. Whenever somebody is asking a question, he's responding in their dialects.
Okay.
Did you die out in the other room? Are these yours?
What?
I waved. I held them up in front of the
can't
troll.
see
I
Yeah.
can't see out of this skull.
Would you like a
Which is
spoon?
rather
Jareth,
odd.
if they're his glasses, how is he supposed to see in the dark?
How'd you know you was picked up?
Because I can tell.
Would you like to get out of the skull?
Oh, that would be awesome.
How do we get you out of the skull? It's
Oh,
apparently
let's
picking you
smash
out
it.
of
You can smash this skull.
I can eat rocks.
I eat rocks.
the- Okay, so if we break the skull, then we set you free, right?
Sure.
I don't. Do we want
But
to do
there-
that?
but
do, we
wait.
Want, do we want to do this?
He
You
seems
got
a,
any ID?
Sounds like a no.
Any
seems a
ID?
little eager.
What's your name?
I think this is the guy what died in the other room.
I don't know.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't really have a name. I don't know. I might have forgotten it. I've been dead so long.
So what did you do to become the spirit that you are now? I mean, I know you got eaten by something, so that's why you're where you are now. But like, how did you get to that point?
Oh, well, you see, there were these elves, and there was this
The
ritual, and then there was a skull.
So like, they sacrificed you?
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
How?
By the way, what year is it?
We don't actually know. Woof woof.
31, 33. What? Well, that can't be.
Some odd thousands with threes. We're not sure.
Oh.
What year do you think it is?
Last I remember, 2503 sounds like a good number. Yep, we'll go with that.
Okay.
2503. What a wonderful year that
Not
was.
long at
I didn't
all.
mind.
I don't know if wine from 25 to 3 is still going to be any good. And I don't know how wonderful a year it was if you died.
And how are you gonna drink it?
Oh, poured in the skull.
Don't give me
What's
one.
happening? I don't have an ale in my pocket, do I? In my bag anywhere.
It's really, really dark in here, and
Why don't we take it with us to our mage and have him figure
can
it
you
out?
just get me
If you
out?
take him out-
so I can see the
Get
outside
him-
world with my own eyes again.
Get him out of there and see if we can just like
Your
dump
eyes
him
are
on
long
the
gone.
like dump him on the floor outside here and just see if he,
Shake the green out of it.
Is that what
What
we
were
want to do?
What were these? Were these runes on the floor?
No,
Just
they're-
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
dark. Are you gonna shake the skull?
Well, I'm not holding
Is it like a
I'm
genie
behind
lamp? Is that what we're
everyone
doing
else.
here? Is this genie lamp?
You don't know.
Do we want to let
Give
this
him
guy
a
out?
prank job.
I did. That's what lifted him out of here.
Do we want
And
to
you ought
let
to
this?
be quite thankful for it.
I'm not sure we'll be thankful for this in the long run.
I don't know. Do we want to let this guy out or not?
You could just put me back. I've been here so long, I've grown used to the place. Doesn't make any difference to me.
Do you know the way out?
Are you worth anything?
I mean, you could stick him in the bag of
I'm a
holes and we could figure it
skull.
out.
I'm worth absolutely nothing. I'm just a dead guy.
Well, you could be
Well-
like a carnival attraction.
There's a lot we can do
Carnival
with you.
attraction. Now there's a thought. I like that idea. Would you take me to one? I've never been to a carnival. What are they like?
How about this? You tell us how to get out of here, and I'll take you to a carnival.
I can get you out.
I'm looking at him like,
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I'm like,
I'm not saying anything. I'm just.
Yeah, you can go for a carnival ride. Woof woof.
All right, you get me out of this skull,
I say,
and
that's
I will
funny
get you out of here.
because-
Do we have a deal?
No, but because
my deal is get us out of here, and I'll take you to a carnival.
Sounds good to me.
All right, cool. Let's shake him.
Safely. Get
I
us out
can't
safely.
shake. I've got no hands.
I'll gently shake him up and down.
All right, you
Shake the
lift-
skull.
you hear something rattling around inside.
There we go. We good?
We're good.
All right. So where do we go from here?
Get me out of the skull.
No, the order was the other way around. I specifically said you get us out of here, and then I'll take you to a carnival. And you agreed.
Fine.
Without harm, woof woof.
Grab the ruby skull on the platform to your right.
What?
Okay. There was a ruby skull there. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's nice. We didn't get to know about the ruby
Mister, I
skull.
wanted to look around.
Right. So you're gonna lie to him? Because there isn't a skull over there to his right.
oh,
Oh, fair enough. There's no skull to the right.
What?
Do we
All right,
have
all
a
right, all
ruby
right.
skull?
Let me take a minute. All right. Get the emerald skull directly behind me.
There are no skulls around you at all. There are just little depressions that look like they used to have
What?
things.
But there were 6 of us. No wonder it's been so quiet in here.
6 of you what's? Woof.
6 of us dead guys.
But you said
Well,
you
then
didn't know
why
how
were
you
you
got
in it?
here. If you didn't know how you got here, how would you know there were 6 people with you? I'm starting to doubt your story.
And if they've been quiet, how would you know they're dead?
Because we've
And
been
how
talking
come you were
forever.
in the center in a troll skull and not in the depressions with your friends, Wolf?
Well, but they were there at one time. We used to have conversations.
You do know the lizards like to collect shiny things.
I do. That's why they didn't take me. I've been in this skull all this time. They must not have thought I was shiny. We gotta find my brothers.
Am I the only one picturing Falkio?
Yes.
I sense desperation in your voice.
That's not desperation, that's frustration.
If we
Frustration.
came in one way, we can exit.
So
the
we're
same
not
way,
good.
Wolf.
So, all right. Look, if I'm all alone in here, other than you guys, are you guys dead?
We're not dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. At the bottom of the pedestal, you'll find a button. Just push the button.
A sputton. I've never heard of
All
a
right.
sputton
What?
before.
So clear around the bottom of the pedestal.
wait, what
Who's
does the button
in the
do?
room and who's outside of the room?
I said, what does
I'm
the
on
button
top.
do?
Am I about to be shot like a rocket?
I'm certainly inside the room.
Yes, you are inside the room because you're holding the skull inside the room.
I'm just outside the room.
Yeah, I think Carnival's the only one actually
Listen.
inside the room.
Okay.
You're on
So-
top of the room.
Carnival, you look around, you see there is a button towards the bottom of the pedestal on the back side. And yes, you can push it. Are you going to push it?
Yep.
All right. You push the button. There is an audible click. There is a little rumble. And then the pyramid starts rising.
God damn it, I knew it was gonna be a rocket ship.
Guys, I don't know. I'm gonna press the button again.
The last time it only went about 10 feet. Is it still going?
It's still going.
Can we grab on?
Okay. You stop it.
Okay.
Oh.
It moved 4 feet.
Okay.
So it's now 14 feet off the ground?
Yes.
The
But
arch, the
it's only-
archway.
The doorway is 4 feet, so anybody who can reach up 4 feet.
Plus
can-
another 30 feet.
No, the archway's on the bottom of the pedestal.
He's talking about her on top.
She's
Oh, yeah.
still standing on
She's still on
top.
top.
Well, I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you guys being able to get up
Is
14
it still like,
feet of
are
solid.
there steps coming up, or is it just rising
It's
straight
just
up?
rising straight up like an elevator.
So y'all are 14 feet away from the first stairs.
No,
No, there's an archway
the
underneath.
archway is only 10 feet.
So imagine this was the base, and there's a door right here.
Mm-hmm.
So now and this is the floor. It just moved up 4 feet.
Right, but
So the archway.
We can get
is
inside
now-
the room. It's only 4 feet off
You're
the
saying
ground.
getting onto the first ledge.
yes.
Okay.
They can climb inside this. You can go inside, or you can go on top.
So the floor inside is
Take it
coming
off
with
it.
it?
Yes.
All aboard!
Guys, you might want to get in here because I guess it's some kind of like elevator.
This
thing.
is gonna be tight.
What's an elevator?
That's a good question. It's a thing that
Y'all have
rises.
used elevators
It's
in
the
the
thing
mines
that
before.
elevates you.
There you go. Somebody should invent that.
I'm just shaking my head at all the non-miners here.
Claude, stop playing with your crank and get in here.
I'm going to attempt to project a picture at you. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to think very hard a picture of a mine shaft elevator at you.
The
It just gets that.
It's that 10%.
Using it. So people coming up? People jumping in?
Yeah. We're all gonna pile
Yeah.
into the elevator.
Yes, what are you
It's
gonna
10
do?
feet inside.
I'm
It's 10 feet
thinking
inside.
ahead.
Okay.
But what if you get squished against the top?
Woof, 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 woof.
You're just gonna risk it? Okay.
She's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna click the button again.
Click the button.
We just hear the.
So it takes a while because, like I said, it's about 200 feet up. So it rises 200 feet up. And Jazz, as you get closer to the top, you do see that there is an inset where this thing is going to go into. And you also see that there's a floorway that it's going to rise up onto. So you'll have like precious seconds to jump off and not be smooshed.
Yep, we're good.
Okay. You're at the top.
Did you make it?
Yes.
Yeah. go
I
ahead
jumped
and-
off when I saw it.
Yeah, you saw it coming. Give me an athletics check.
What is athletics?
Strength dex. Oh,
Athletics.
yeah. Athletics is strength.
Well, I
Acrobatics
would have
is
moved
dex.
down
Yeah.
a step so that I would have time to prepare for it.
Yeah, you can probably make it. You'll probably be fine. Unless you like totally roll a one. She rolls a one and then
So 12.
alright, you're good. Alright, you're in a large cave area. And first thing you notice, there are a lot of Gershine in here.
Yay!
And we're gonna pause it there. But you're at the top, and the control skull says, I got you to the top. You gonna let me out of this thing?
We said take you
We
to the
said
farm.
get us out.
Safe.
That is the out.
We are not out yet. I know you can't see, and that's okay. But we're not yet out.
Fine.
Also, we never said we'd let you out. We said we'd take you to a carnival.
Well, just look. You've waited in there for like 1,000 years. Just like wait another little bit, and we'll get out of here, and it'll be fine.
As much as I think we
We
should
good?
double cross this guy, I also
We're good.
wonder about
Okay.
double
As
crossing.
good as we can get.
Okay.
I'm immediately thinking if the Gershine know we're here, we just walk out holding the skull. See,
They're worshiping it and taking presents to him, so.
Yeah, but
Are they taking presents?
yeah, they have.
They
that
said they
whole-
were.
That's
Said
what
they
that
were.
whole
We're not
treasure room
gonna
was.
take too kindly to people coming in and lifting the skull.
Yeah, but maybe they'll worship the skull with us under it.
When he says, make way, we're going to a carnival.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We could tell him to tell them to let us out,
Yep, he speaks then.
or lead us to the king.
He speaks your tongue.
Yeah, we need to go pay tribute to the leader of the Gershine. Yeah, that's
Tribute.
it.
And we need a solo audience with him. Everybody else